for too long.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Tabletop Role-Playing Theater, where the gathering of the finest in dungeon masters, theater nerds, and players get together to play a variety of tabletop games. I am Dungeon Mistress Beth, and tonight we are playing episode 9 of The Land of Dark Dreams. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. We missed you. If you are new to the channel, if you are interested in what we are doing, this is basically a channel where we get together and play some D&D and Cult Divinity Lost and some other great tabletop role-playing games that we've got. I think Pathfinder 2nd Edition just started with Scald's Tale. We've got another D&D game, Waterdeep Dragon Heist on Thursdays. Friday is some more Cult. Saturday morning, you get me again doing Adventure with Advantage, which is going to be the Lost Mines of Phandelver. And then later that evening, you have Lake over here doing the Curse of Strahd. A special thanks goes out today to one of the lead writers for the, not quite a module, but definitely an adventure that they're running named Florian Emmerich. You are a wonderful person. What you have written for this particular module is a heck of a lot of fun, and I'm going to enjoy running these players through it as they flail about and panic about what to do about a black dragon. Do you guys have anything you would like to tell our wonderful audience?
Drink milk.
Can I shout out an artist?
I mean, sure.
I mean,
artists. Everybody loves to eat, so
sure.
Artists like gaining exposure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thankfully I paid them too, so there's that. The picture I got for my character, I actually just got to recently. They're by Porzio_art. They do fantastic body and half body commissions right now. So if you get a chance, you should definitely look them up.
Where can you find them at?
Twitter. It's gonna be Twitter at Porzio_art.
Wow, you sound professional.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't we all? Who's at the
No,
title anyway?
not at all.
Well, anyway. I think that's all we've got, so why don't we get started with tonight's episode of...
Oh, we lost her.
Oh, what a time.
Dramatic tension.
What are we going to be playing tonight?
Am I still alive? Did my internet drop?
You're back.
He lives.
Say the words, Ian. What's the name of the campaign?
Episode 9, The Aluenara Forest. Welcome back. So, where last we left off, having successfully arrived in the port city of Beowick, your exploration, shopping, and discovery of the city proved quite fruitful. Having met several unique individuals, such as Zarama Atronus, the Archmage of Conjuration, Sebastian Slan, the wiry alchemist of Potions 11, the gunsmithing tiefling salesman, Wesson, and Nikolai Goodmain, an ancient and venerable member of the Dark Laws, and the last surviving member of the Dawnspire. Renard also met Salen Knight, an interesting character who claimed to belong to the mysterious Order of the Sightless Eye. However, after everything was said and done, it was Nikolai who introduced you to a trio of elves who claimed to have come from a keep hidden deep within the Aluenara forest. This keep, dubbed Ravenglade, had been ransacked by a black dragon named Duskbringer. The elves, wounded from their battle against a contingent of orcs who had arrived from the Waishan Mountains earlier that day, were woefully unprepared to deal with the threat of a dragon. Though it was wounded, many of the warriors were slain, and of these elves, Alar, Piven, and Leah pleaded with you all to assist them. A few extra tasks and meetings delayed you only slightly, and you were just about to set off on your journey towards the Aluenara forest. So, what would you all like to do?
We've made all the preparations that we can. At this point, all that's left is setting out. Like I said, I'd like to get moving on before noon. We don't want to give this dragon any more chances to heal than we already have.
I agree 100%.
Yes. I will ask one more time. Are we sure we want to fight a dragon?
Why would we not?
It's a weakened dragon.
Because it's 3 carts long. It's really big.
Think of all the gold.
Lots of things.
It's a weakened adult dragon. It's not going to be easy, no matter what.
Just wanted to make sure everyone's on the same page.
No, I'm with you. This is a stupid idea.
Has anyone seen Azan, by the way?
I don't remember. I think he went to the tavern.
That's a good question. I think we forgot Azan.
He's doing bard things. I don't know. What do they do?
I thought I saw him at the axe place.
Regardless, we can't delay. There's a dragon that needs to be slayed.
I mean, Azon would probably just die to the dragon. Although that's a great reason to bring him. Bait.
He's always has a way of showing up just randomly. Maybe that'll happen or something. You know?
Yes, maybe he'll meet us there.
He doesn't know where we're going, and I'm sure he's not interested in a dragon.
He probably knows where we're going.
To be fair, most of the town knows where we're going.
That is fair. The town doesn't.
Yes, about that. Next time, let's not spread that information around to everyone who can hear.
Indeed. Not that it's going to help with, what's his name? He's not part of the party. Damon, thank you.
Yes.
I'm looking through my notes and I blanked.
He does have a bit of a mouth on him.
Quite a bit of
Yes,
a
I
mouth.
blame Damon.
It's all Damon's fault.
I would also blame you, but you know what? Let's let bygones be bygones. Let's go die to a dragon.
Out of
Before
character.
you all are fleeing the city, you hear a, "Hey, wait!" And somebody is running up towards you. Sean,
Is
would you
Azan?
describe your character?
No, it's not. Okay, so kind of running up, fixing like something on his like hip. He's about 6'2", tan skin, blue eyes, got a short brown wavy hair that's shaved on either side. He's wearing I think the most striking thing is wearing these very fine clothes. It's a green jacket with small golden latches on either side, like like how they clamps together. And around the coat itself is like ever changing like leaves, almost like them changing in the fall.
Interesting.
He has he's got two gloves, or he's got gloves on that are like tucked underneath very finely, but and kind of like bouncing on his shoulder, trying to like get a good grip, but ending up having to like go near his neck is what looks to be a snowy white weasel.
Right. Can we help you?
Sell jackets.
I don't actually, but I appreciate that you like it. Sorry,
Do you sell weasels?
Are you Azan?
Who?
Kevin Clint, not all humans look the same.
He's not an elf.
No, but I can speak. Besides the point. Sorry, no. I heard a little bit about the whole dragon thing.
Damn it, 23.
It wasn't me.
It was a bit.
Damon.
It's a bit. Well, I just heard it like when I was walking down the road. That's the first time I heard of it. No, I heard something was happening a little down the way, and I was gonna go over there myself and just kind of peek around, not put my nose into anywhere it's not supposed to be, but just see what's going on. Apparently, there's
Lots of dead people and a dragon.
there could still be people there, and well, I'd like to try to help.
Can you fight?
I
Oh God,
I
you're a
can't.
good person.
I'm sorry. I should probably say my name since I just ran up to a bunch of strangers. Cerulean, Cerulean Autumn Hall. It's a pleasure. We'll extend a
Awesome,
hand out.
Paul.
Autumn Hall, yes.
Does that explain then? I'll just kind of gesture generally toward the changing leaves.
Yeah, that's sort of how my family is. They what's the word for it?
They can make magical jackets.
They can't make magical jackets, but they're the best they can be in the season of autumn. It's how most of what happens in my family happens around that time.
Is it autumn right now, out of character?
No, it's summer, isn't it?
It's early autumn, late summer.
Ah, dang it.
I'll be like, well, that seems like a good omen. Are you good dragon bait?
Dragon bait? No, but
Can you wave your arms and scream if a dragon's coming towards you so I can flee?
Tempest, you can't flee. We need you to kill the dragon.
Oh, I will definitely take a few pot shots at it on my way out.
I think what they're trying to get at is what is your speciality when it comes to combat?
I am a dabbler of magic. I was a student for a little while at the Lyceum. Not Lyceum, but the college. I'm sorry. Thinking of something completely different. My bad.
Conservatory.
Conservatory, thank you. I was a student in the conservatory for a little while.
Do you know
Do I know
Bernard, do you know him?
Bernard? Jesus, I just forgot
We
Bernard.
can't remember any names tonight.
Do I know Renard?
There's a lot of people in Marcera. It's like saying,
Yeah.
hey, you know this guy from UCLA.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And everyone from UCLA knows everyone from UCLA.
No, not a Renard. Not that I can think of. No.
Well, this is Renard. And I point to Renard.
Pleasure.
Yes.
He'll extend a hand out.
Reynard just kind of looks at it for a moment. So you're from Marcera then?
He'll clench his
Great.
fist and pull it back. Yes, I am.
You said your name is Autumn Hall?
Correct.
Does that name ring a bell to me?
Oh, would it ring a bell to me either?
Make a history check if you're from Marcera.
I am.
It is, in fact, a noble family from Marcera for Renard.
I might know. Oh, Roman, you know nothing.
Yeah, Tempest, the name, you might have heard the name somewhere, but you don't. Yeah. But yeah, Renard is a noble family.
That's a pimpin' jacket. I'm just now looking at it.
Sorry, I'm having to scroll through like 30 different, days of notes trying to find a very specific set of subsect of information that Reynard knows that I can't remember off the top of my head. I apologize. Scroll.
Keen-eyed.
So you're.
So does your weasel explode?
Sorry? Does my
Your
what
weasel.
explode?
Your weasel.
No, but he can be my eyes and ears. And he'll like wave a hand and cause the weasel like appear on the Warforge's shoulder that he doesn't know the name of.
Oh, that's adorable.
His name is Roderick. He's a good weasel.
Roderick. Fair enough.
He'll kind of wave his hand back and it'll pop back to his shoulder. Anyway, sorry. What were you saying, Renard?
I was just curious where your family fell in the governing affairs of Marcera. Is your father or mother, I suppose, depending on the Council of the Temporal of Nobles?
My father is, yes.
I may have heard a lot more about you than I thought I did. I'm Reynard Montaigne.
Have I heard of the Montaigne family?
I can tell you right now you haven't.
Okay,
The answer is no, you haven't.
Montaigne. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I've never heard of you before.
That's fine.
All you fancy people with your last names.
Right.
And the rest of you, if I may know your name, I don't want to pry.
Tempest.
Roman.
Kevin.
23 will point to his forehead.
Roman, Tempest, Kevin, 23. That's easy enough.
Well, at least he didn't just call you forehead.
That
I
is
was wondering if that was going to happen.
So let's get this straight. Have you always been suicidally altruistic? Because you do aware that you are volunteering to go and help with efforts against a dragon.
So the dragon thing is actually real. Like, it's not just something people are saying to sort of make a situation seem larger than it is.
No,
I
it's
haven't
actually a
seen it with
dragon.
my very own eyes, but I have very convincing eyewitness accounts.
I don't think we were. I think we were aware it's a real dragon. That doesn't make us feel good.
I think, like I said, I've heard and seen things, and the whole dragon thing just seems like if you can avoid it, obviously that'd be perfect. But the priority is finding people that are still alive around it, right?
That is our actual goal, yes.
That's
I
very
believe
true.
we were tasked with killing it as well, were we not?
We were not. We were tasked with finding the children. That was it.
Yes,
If
this
we
is right.
If we can take care of the dragon, that's a second priority at best.
The only issue is that the reward we're getting is whatever we can loot once the dragon is dealt with, and a dragon does not just give up its hoard.
Not necessarily. Whitemane, what's his name? Whitemane? Is that his last name? Check my notes.
Goodmane.
Goodmane, sorry. Goodmane, he did say... Oh. Is it gone? Nope.
You, Connor.
It's not me.
Beth, you are unmuted on Discord.
There we go.
Ah.
All right, sorry about that.
Not your fault.
That was weird.
Anyways, Goodmane, once I asked for if you could help us in any way as far as weapons were concerned. I don't know if you specifically meant the horde of a dragon, but maybe he has other things that he could. Maybe this is just a proving for us.
It sounded like he has something.
He seemed to make us aware that by helping this family, he would give us more information about other items of interest that may help in dealing with this threat. I take that to mean that while helping them do what they want is of key, dealing with this dragon is a test. He's testing us. He wants to make sure that we are worthy of what we are going to be getting. He's not just going to hand over powerful artifacts or the location of powerful artifacts to a couple of adventurers who stumbled to his camp and happened to know his name and a big deal that was going on.
So what is
Did they not say that there was a powerful bow in the horde?
That was mentioned by the individuals who may have been harmed by the dragon. I believe it was Fiven who had mentioned that.
It was
so
indeed.
what you're saying is the man that hired you, he's making the priority of the safety of the children and anyone else alive around the dragon a priority, but subtly, he's trying to make killing the dragon also a priority.
I'm saying that the three individuals who asked us to do this, the ones who were injured by this dragon, one of them has 2 children that they want above all else to be rescued. And that is what they desire. I believe Goodmane's request is going a little deeper than just helping them in that regard.
So I hate to bother this whole conversation, but can we have this conversation on the road?
I
We
agree.
are having this conversation on the road. Did you think that we
Oh.
were walking?
I did not think we had started walking. Now we're walking.
We've been walking the entire time.
Tempest
My apologies.
standing like a mile back, like, guys, can we walk?
Guys, why aren't we going anywhere? Oh, wait.
But why would he? What could he possibly have to tempt you with killing a dragon? I mean, obviously, killing a dragon would show that you have some sort of fortitude. And
He's a very old man in charge of a
Yes.
very powerful organization. what he could possibly offer us is numerous.
Plus, think of the glory of killing a dragon and all of the people that we'll be saving from its subjugation.
I agree.
Oh,
Where's
yes,
his-
we're just good people.
Where's his dragon
Some of us.
put his home?
In a castle.
The Keep of Ravenglade.
Any particular reason why you're there?
It's
Probably
a
was
fancy
open.
keep on a mountain,
That had a powerful bow. That-
and evidently a decent hoard.
I was about to say, dragons just tend to like magic and gold, and, well, castles tend to have those things.
I think it was also a point of pride, as once the dragon dealt with many of the warriors of Mithradal, it decided, well, if I take them down, I may as well take their home spoils of war.
So almost as if an insult to everyone else looking at it as well.
Correct.
And convenience, he'd already cleared it out, might as well keep it.
It may also be the point that the dragon was injured in the fight. It may have just been looking for a nearby place that would be safe to sleep and rest.
Well, if he's injured, he could possibly just be asleep, and if we're just trying to get the people out, then that might benefit us.
I feel like dragons are fairly aware of such things, and they are covetous with their hoards.
In my experience, planning for contingencies like that all go to pot when you actually encounter said contingency.
Speaking of contingencies, or just backup plans in general, or additional information, should we try to find this druid in the forest? Try to get additional help from them, or should we bypass that?
We asked as much as we could about where we might find them, and everything we heard back was, they will find us.
So we enter the woods, and we hope to find a druid.
Marla.
And a floating blue
The-
fox spirit.
Oh yes, that.
Well, forests do tend to have various strange things, especially if it's a magical forest, so maybe we'll get lucky.
Potentially.
I believe that expediency is more important than finding these potentially helpful spirits, though.
Indeed.
Hence why we're talking, we're walking, we're talking.
We're walking and we're talking. We're walking and we're talking.
Have you ever encountered anything like this before, Autumn Hall?
On that
Dragons,
note,
dragons taking a keep.
have any of us actually?
I mean, me
Maybe.
and Kevin have fought legions of undead. I think that suffices enough.
We
I may
all fought
have.
that. We all fought that.
Before that, my friend. Long before that.
I'm just asking if our friend here has experience. We've been
I-
traveling together for not too long, but at the very least we have proof that each of us can handle themselves in combat. Some to higher degrees than others, but picking fun at that.
I'm.
Asking if you have
First
talent.
and 23.
I'd like to.
At the bottom.
I'd like to think I can handle myself. I can be a bit of a mixed bag, not in a bad way. I'm able to help with any sort of combat if needed, but I'm also proficient at any sort of healing if anyone needs it.
We
That's
do
pretty
need that.
useful.
You can delay our deaths a bit.
I was about to say, we've not been very good at dealing with injuries. I think
None of us
actually
have
none of
died.
us. No one's died, no, but some people go down relatively quickly in a fight and they don't get back up.
I can heal.
Oh, that's right. Kevin, I forget that you can do that.
Yes. Yes.
Everyone forgets he can do that.
I don't remember.
I'll take a couple scrolls out of my bag. Like, I have several scrolls of cure wounds.
That's not quite what I meant, but still handy to have around.
Well-
Useful regardless.
If it is truly your intention to help these people, then I'm not one to object. Anyone else?
Agreed. I believe
Yes.
the saying is not to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Indeed. Well,
Yeah. Horse, gifts, all that stuff.
I'm looking forward to seeing what this forest has in store for us.
I do hope that I don't let you all down.
Me too.
Well, if you do, it will be short-lived.
I'm getting that impression.
Dragons don't tend to let people live long.
Regardless, welcome to the adventuring group of Mist Fortune.
Yes.
Oh,
Misfortune
to-
or misfortune?
Mist.
missed.
M-I-S-T.
No, MISSED.
Did you miss
I
a
thought it
fortune
was-
before?
I thought it was MYST.
No,
No,
none
it's
of your rights.
MISSED.
I'm literally holding up the contract. It's missed, as in I missed my shot.
No, that is a lot less cooler than I originally thought.
I am curious, how did you all end up coming up with that name?
I missed shooting a lot of things.
Tempest misses frequently.
It's kind of a thing, apparently.
It's kind of a play on words. A lot of misfortune has come into the group. Fortunes have been missed because of it. I'm not proud of it.
I ate a pie that teleported me 3 miles outside of a town.
I still don't think that was an example that we should be proud of.
You all,
I'm
seem,
not.
all seem like decent folk, but I have to say that name, whoever gave it to you, you should.
And fuck you too, then.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying the person that gave you that name. You should find him and give him a stern talking to.
I mean, we came up with that.
That
He
was
was the guard
odd.
captain, I believe.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't Miss.
I believe it was the person who came up with the adventuring charge. It was Lord Gnarlstone of Darrowshore after we saved his city.
Anyway,
That's
do I need to add you to this adventuring charter? I think that's how this works.
After you saved his city, he gave you sort of a derogatory name. That doesn't seem right.
I mean, it's not really derogatory. It's
well,
just.
not derogatory, but it's a rude name.
I mean,
It's kind of cheeky.
Yeah, self-deprecation.
Better than
the best kind.
Kingslayers.
if we
we-
define rude.
Why would you be called Kingslayer? Did you? No, you.
We murdered a group of bandits called the Golden Kings. Copper Kings.
Papa Kings. Yes.
So
I said it and then was immediately like, nope, too fancy.
Game of Thrones.
that's stupid.
If we need to add him onto the charter, I do have a forgery kit.
I think that's
Well-
something that can be taken care of at a later time. More pressing matters are at hand.
That's true. If we die and get burned in acid, this thing's gonna be burned anyway.
I'll make sure it's about.
Most likely, yes.
Well, again, I thank you for taking me along.
Of course.
You may regret coming along.
Pull your weight.
Wait.
We'll have to wait and see.
All right.
Tally ho then.
Onward to the forest.
All right. The journey to the Aluenara will take you approximately 5 days by foot. You could expedite your path if you choose to take a fast pace.
I don't think we're feeling that. Are we feeling that?
Well, we
I-
don't. We definitely don't want the dragon to heal. So I say fast pace is definitely.
I think we should get there as fast as possible.
What does fast pace mean?
Disadvantage on stealth checks passing through the area.
But it doesn't mean we're going to get like exhaustion levels, correct?
No.
No.
Yeah, fast pace is fine.
Will that get us there in about 4 days then, rather than 5?
Thereabouts, yeah.
I guess it's okay. I'll keep like an extra eye out, just scouting around.
Yeah, if we're gonna make a bad decision, we might as well do it quickly.
Way to put it.
Is there any downtime activity you would like to conduct on these next 4 days?
I'm reading with Kevin about guns.
I would like to find out what healing spells Autumn Hall can cast.
Oh, I can. I don't want to say the spell name. Well, I guess I could. I know the spell Cure Wound.
Perfect.
I also it's not specifically a word of healing. It's more like I can focus on someone and just a little bit I can heal them. I can do it a certain amount of times before I get exhausted, but at the same time I'm able to have a good bit of a reach with it as well.
I'm going to hand you one of my 2 scrolls of cure wounds, and I'm
Oh.
also going to pass out the healing potions that I bought when I was in town.
I think I got it. What do I have?
I'll give
Thank you.
1 healing potion to 23, and who
Thank
would like the other healing potion?
I'm trying to see if I might have one already. I may have 2 actually.
I have 3.
Let me check.
There is still also one in the bag of holding.
I have one on me, and it's not the one from Bag of Holding.
Because there's one still in the party loot.
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones that I have, because I had the bag of holding.
Okay,
I
so
used
that's
to have the bag
probably
of holding. It's not a bag
So-
of holding.
Yeah, you should be the one updating the party loot, by the way, if you have the bag of holding.
Okay.
So I mean, I would take one because I can't heal otherwise.
So I'll give 1 to you as well.
I'm up to
And
2.
I will give 1 to Romans. That gets rid of all of the potions of healing.
1 for me and 1 for someone who falls to the ground.
And then, do I have time to make, like, obviously I can't do it while walking, but do I have time to make another scroll on the way there? Like when we break for camp?
Which type of scroll are you trying to make?
Just a level 1 scroll.
Yes.
Okay. Then I will make another cure wound scroll. So I will still have 2 for myself, and I'll give one of them, and I'll have given one of the ones that I already had to Autumn.
Would you? Sorry, I'll let you guys finish.
You mean Tempest?
Yeah. What?
No, I'm not going to give a cure wound scroll to Tempest because
I can't use it.
Tempest
Would
would
you doing it too?
he would like wrap his wound in it.
I would be like, "This is a bandage, right? That's how that works." But no, I can't actually use a magic scroll. Won't work.
Yeah.
How many hours of firearms proficiency training would we say I'd got from those 4 days?
8.
Okay. That means we have 10 total, if that means anything.
The only thing I'd be doing during downtime is practicing with the new sword and then bugging smart people to see if they know who the goddess on the hilted blade is.
Okay. And you're making a fast-paced journey, so...
Correct.
I can make a Religon check for
That-
you if you want.
I guess I would. Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, and I said I would do like some scouting during the fast pace, but go do your thing.
You're doing fast-paced. You can make your survivor check, but you would do so at disadvantage. Or disadvantage, minus penalty.
Well, I might as well give it a shot anyway.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't see the harm.
Reynard will just point out, now keep in mind, we're heading towards the mountains.
Let's get it out already. Just
It's
do it.
starting.
How?
Yay!
How is this a thing that exists with me?
Starting to feel a lot like Wednesday.
Kevin, you need to make on that whiteboard you have behind you, make a natural 1 counter for Tempest.
Someone was gonna do that. At this point, I'm in the teens. Easy.
You just look at a madman scrolling by the end, just all these lines.
By the end of the campaign, it's literally the board is black.
Writing binary on the board.
I don't know what benefits I'd get from it, but as far as downtime for 23, probably sparring with Roman.
Nothing. Yeah.
Just the pride of it.
Casual activity.
Yeah, Reynard, the only thing he is doing is he's practicing his calligraphy.
Okay.
It's just what he does when he has time to do whatever.
Fortunately, arriving at the Aluenara forest is not hard. You're not following a path. You're following a
Oh no!
direction. It's not terribly hard to find. Oh, again? My
No,
hair?
you're
back.
good now. You're good
Back.
now.
You're back.
They're very quick.
Yeah, really. Fortunately, it's not so much getting lost. It's more of, for some reason, you're leading this party towards the mountains. You happen to get caught in every single mire, every single swamp, every single tree branch you just trip over. And though you still make it in a fast pace, it's nightfall of the 4th day when you arrive.
I swear I do this all the time. I
Do you?
swear.
Really?
I
Do you?
I do. All the time. I travel all the time. I don't understand.
I am not sold 1 bit.
I'm
was
not used to
terrible.
traveling. I'm not used to traveling in a group. You're all very noisy.
We were heading south at one point.
Tempest, I nominate Roman to lead next time.
That would probably work out better.
He was on a ship. He knows how to navigate.
This next map is a little experimental. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we shall see.
Well, while they're arguing about like finding people, Cerulean will look to Renard. He's gonna say, "Does this happen?"
All the time.
It's very dark.
Yes, it's supposed to be.
Probably
very-
supposed to be.
Spooky. Spooky, scary skeleton.
You should be able to see your icon over a grid.
Correct.
Also, anytime we go in the mire, I do go around and cast prestidigitation on you guys on any part of the clothes that's dirty. Clean them up.
Tempest is covered in mud.
You might want to stand still for just almost. Got it. You're good.
I swear I didn't see those roots. I didn't see them.
It's okay. We make mistakes, but we learn from them.
Your objective is to find Ravenglade Keep.
Oh,
It is somewhere
boy.
in the forest around you. So
Oh, it's a
you can
All
move.
right, Roman.
You can move roughly 2 squares a day, depending on your travel speed.
Oh.
2 hexes, excuse me. Only one person should be steering at any given time.
Can we help each other? So can someone roll with advantage and stuff like that?
So at the start of each day, you need to decide which way you want to go. And you have a bonus to the party if you're moving at a slow pace, and a penalty if you're moving at a fast pace.
May I ask what the bonus
But you need to pick a specific navigator.
How tall are the trees?
As you arrive at the outsets of the Aluenara forest itself, it's very much a marshy woodland. Trees that loom heavy and dense. And even as you peer into the glade itself, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of easy traversing. A lot of hedges, a lot of holly bushes, a lot of brush. It's going to be a slog, no matter how you shake it down.
I'm going to try something as we come to kind of like the forest proper. I'm going to cast Levitate on myself, and I'm going to try and go as high as I can, about 3 or 4 minutes, and see if I can see like something.
Okay.
While Tempest is doing that, I'm going to summon my artificial mind and send it up 300 feet with him.
Okay. As high as you go, peering into this forest from your advantage, it's endless fields of green trees of all sorts. Oaks, poplars, birches, even a few willows here or there. But you see no signs of a keep. The mountains are very stark on the horizon, but they're way down there.
I'll go up another minute and then start heading down. Probably still nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
Okay. Just a thought check, and I'll get down before my 10 minutes is out.
Okay.
I just go, it's just trees. Lots of trees.
Yes. Tempest is not wrong.
Anything that looked like it might be on a canyon or anything like that? Because we do have to climb a 200-foot cliff.
I didn't see anything of that sort. No perception check. It's literally just trees.
It's
Yeah, we
just-
didn't see any canyons, right?
No. It's,
Yep.
You're
Just pure
wherever
green.
the keep is, it's pretty far into the forest somewhere.
It's pure green. I mean, maybe I can try the trick again here in a day or two if we get more to the center of the forest and I can find something. But for now, it's just green.
It wouldn't hurt to try every morning.
I agree.
Also, go ahead.
I believe that I guess the mountains would probably be the best option, even though as far away as they may be. But
Do we know what direction the mountains are in?
Northwest.
I mean, if we need to as well, you could always levitate above the trees at night and for the northern star.
I mean, now that I've got the mountains as kind of a general guide of where we are, we shouldn't get lost.
That's
know.
assuming you're having the same cosmology as Earth.
yeah, so I was about to say, is there a northern
Right.
star?
Oh.
You're right.
I wasn't saying that.
Well,
I have a survival +4, sir.
well, I nominate Roman to lead us through these trees.
So take that, Sean.
Okay.
So, is there any slow versus fast? Is there any like distance traveled change?
I feel like
No. Well,
I
that's
feel
not
like-
true. I'm sorry. Yes, there is. If you go fast, you can cover 3 squares.
maybe I'm thinking the outskirts are probably safer. Maybe go fast at first, then slow down heading in.
Might be a good idea.
Usually, how I like to do it.
Regardless as that getting here might have been a struggle. I still believe that Tempest may be the best option to navigate.
Oh no. Natural number 1, him coming again.
I mean, can't we always just swap out roles? One person leads for the day, and then the next person does.
Just using my little bit of ship knowledge. If you keep swapping, the navigator can kind of get the too many cooks in the kitchen kind of thing.
Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense.
I promise
Water's
I'll... Go ahead.
Yeah. Water's more my thing. I think maybe I'll let Tempest give it another shot. I mean, we at least got here,
Thanks.
not dead.
We did make it, guys. We made
By
it.
all the trees, you feel that there's more shade over you than before.
Guys, I think we made it to the forest. These look like trees. All right. I will give it a shot. I'll just kind of go, do we want to just kind of get a little bit deeper? Just go straight for now?
That doesn't seem like sound navigating, but all right.
Like straight north, just north.
Why don't we put some flair on it? Go maybe northwest or something.
Head towards the mountains, maybe? Would it keep me situated closer to the mountains or further away?
They did say their keep was situated close to the mountains, did they not?
Did they say that?
It is situated on a mountain. It is not necessarily in the mountains.
Well, that still kind of means we want to go to the mountains, but the grove itself? I don't know. Well, let's try northwest, like you said, Roman. Perhaps that'll be our best option.
So we're
Can I-
looking for a lonely mountain.
In what path are we taking? I'm sorry, in what
Speed?
travel pace? I'm sorry, travel pace.
I'm thinking fast for this one still, is what we agreed on.
Yeah.
A survival check.
May I cast guidance on him?
It's an all-day event, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And do so with a -5 penalty.
Figured that's okay, cool. Well,
Right.
positive side, I can only get a 0. Okay, that's actually not terrible.
11.
11. I mean, I rolled a 12. It's okay.
Okay. You wanted to go northeast, northwest.
Northwest.
Boop. Boop.
Northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
Ooh, look at that. It stays unrevealed.
Yeah, I figured out how to do advanced fog of war without lagging me to hell.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, teach me your ways, madam.
DM, I have a question. Does my musket have a spot on it for me to attach a dagger like a bayonet?
Not by default. You would have to do some crafting.
Okay.
That feels like a very Kevin thing to do.
I really want to be able to fix bayonets in charge.
Okay, I'm going to, at the start of the next day, levitate, do the same thing, about 4 or 5 minutes up, and then come.
We're not done with this day.
Oh, we're not? Oh,
Yeah, Tempest.
There's more stuff.
There's
Sorry.
more stuff to go.
We found the dragon.
oh
Whoa.
my god.
Did we find a forest of awakened trees that hate black dragons?
That would be wonderful.
However, as you all settle down for the evening, I will need a watch rotation.
Wake me up in the morning.
Okay, Renaud's going to get to bed now, I guess.
I'm not much for seeing in the dark, so maybe not me.
I don't think most of us are.
Can someone drape vines and leaves over me?
I can probably do that, but what's your name? Autumnfall? Autumnfall?
Autumn Hall. You.
Autumnfall, got it. Yes, can you do like something with trees? I saw you doing something with your coat earlier.
Can you make me into trees?
Huh.
Maybe just to look like a tree.
I can try.
A tall shrub.
I mean, also, I can't see in the dark, but it's
Oh,
I'm not the most perceptive, so
wait, aren't you a human?
kind of.
He's a magic-y one. I don't know what they can do.
Anyway, besides the point, I can try to make you look more naturey if that's what you want. Just sit down somewhere. I'll see what I can do. And for as long as I can, and to try to make him look a part of the forest, I will druid craft like leaves and stuff like on him.
I'll go crisscross applesauce by the base of a tree and just hope they turn me into a large shrubbery.
So
A
I'm like,
shrubbery.
I'm like crafting, or like I'm trying to make vines out from the undergrowth and trying to move around him and covering his face, but like keeping his eyes like aware.
I should say I am also still going to cast alarm on the camp. I'm not going to forget to do that.
Good call.
Blink alarm for me, please.
Okay. 20-foot cube.
Well, I'm trying to figure out something about it.
That's
20
stressing.
I think that's good. What do you think?
I guess it probably looks.
A ritual cast alarm just centered on me.
23 is going to stay awake all night
Bold.
All right.
because I suffer no exhaustion from a lack of sleep.
Nice.
What?
Yep. The only
We're
benefit to rest
forced.
is I reset my abilities.
And you haven't used
I
them.
haven't used them.
Oh, that's dirty.
So, what's our first watch?
23.
23 all night, apparently.
23 all night. I can't see in the dark still, so I still
and
need something to help.
I know at least 2 of us did this. We bought tents. I think we should say just specifically we are sleeping in tents, or at least Reynard is. I know somebody else bought a tent.
I think that was,
I think it was
Roman?
Roman.
That was Roman, I think.
Yeah.
I ended up not going with the tent. I
Oh, you
was
did?
like, I'll get a bed.
Reynard is sleeping in a tent all by his lonesome. Then
Yeah,
Roman-
I do not have a tent.
Roman and Tempest are just outside like, well then, okay, that's great.
Also, I totally forgot about that Warforged feature. I will also stay up all night.
Would you want me to druid craft?
Oh, yeah. So I'm still going to be a bush.
Well, do you want me to do the same thing to you, 23?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay.
I mean, he looks terrifying. I wouldn't want him covered in stuff. Let him scare them away.
I am a tree.
All right, I'm going to go take a nap now. Thank you.
Tree bush, some call me.
No one calls you that, Kevin.
I'd make spooky tree whim wogglies at you, but then all the tree would fall off.
Okay, Kevin, I'm going to bed.
Before Cerulean goes to bed, he'll get Roderick at his hand, and he'll say, he will give him a command, and he will say, "Bite my ear if you hear or smell anything." Pat him on the head and then go to sleep. Set him right on his neck.
As you all fall asleep and settle in for your rest, a few hours pass by before, Renard, your alarm pings awake. And at that same time, a cheeky howl of glee awakens you from your sleep as you blurrily open your eyes just in time to see a phantasmal blue fox bounding away in the undergrowth. As it pads between the undergrowth, you notice its 3 tails and the trail of blossom petals that seem to erupt in its wake. As you come to your senses, you realize the mischievous fey being has something familiar looking in its paws. It has Roman's sword. Before you can react, it picks it up and bolts away.
Oh, what a cheeky.
Did this thing just like appear out of nowhere? Like it's just like poofed in?
This thing has 3 tails, not 1. Just roll with that. Yes,
Okay.
it appeared out of nowhere.
Kevin, wake them up, and I will chase after the fox.
Renard, did you set the alarm to wake everybody or just yourself?
it was him. So like as this is happening, you just see him opening up the front of the tent, sticking his hand out with light glowing from a ring, like using it like a flashlight, looking around.
And I'm still sleeping. Like, what are you doing?
Thing is stealing from us.
What?
Stealing?
I
And
kicked him in the
you're
ribs. Get the fuck up!
Ouch! Damn it! And I'll just look over and see if any of my stuff has been taken.
Make a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh shit! But I know my stuff. I know where I put it.
Yeah,
It's still dark.
I know.
That's
I
not
know.
that spell.
Cerulean will sit up and he'll look around.
Shit.
And say,
It doesn't look like it's stolen anything except the moon petal.
Cool.
Way to go.
And now we are beginning a chase sequence.
Yay.
So you have your options of dashing after it, running at a normal pace, or finding some other way to slow it down. However, in the midst of this dark, fallen undergrowth, this is a difficult character to catch up to.
Do we have sight on it or?
It's about 30 feet away as you're running.
Oh, it is?
It is.
In that case,
Well, in that case, we're going to have everybody roll a quick initiative.
I can write. I don't see a character token. What do I click?
That's very true. You will
I
need-
think you can drag your character token on and then click that and then drag it back off.
Let's try.
Yep.
Or you just put them in the corner.
If you remove the character token, it'll delete the initiative. Just drag it
Oh.
somewhere down here, out of the way.
Where'd
It
my
won't
initiative
reveal any
go?
more of the map, so it's not a problem.
I
Yeah,
crit on
sorry.
initiative. That I don't see me.
Except it just did for one of them.
Dang, Renard, you mad?
Ah, 2 crits on initiative. This little beastie isn't getting away.
Great
Everything
talks tonight.
Awesome
Oh,
Paul
I
is just
did crit initiative. I'm surprised.
I also crit initiative.
Autumn Falls stumbling.
What are you
And
talking about?
Tempest is almost initiative critting.
I rolled a 17 before. I'm fine.
Oh, you did. You're right. Why'd you roll again?
Because I wasn't on the initiative order.
This creature kind of looks at all around with you with a little gleeful smile on its face. Renard, you're up front.
Wait, I'm not on the initiative order.
Why didn't you click your token?
I did. I briefly popped up and then I suddenly disappeared. It was really weird.
I'm looking right at your token.
We didn't get the benefits of full rest yet, did we?
I can
No.
put it on there.
Okay, so I don't have levitate. Got it.
All right.
Thinking about levitate.
Kevin's up front. Oh, Kevin, what'd you roll? 24? Okay.
Yeah, 24.18.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Okay. That's your action.
It's a bonus action to cast it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's actually one of the nice things about that spell. And then I'm just going to use my action and movement to dash after this thing.
Okay. It is difficult terrain.
Okay, so I get 30 feet.
Yeah, and make a Constitution check.
Check or save?
Save. Okay. You manage to keep pace with it as it is fleeing away from you. Renard.
Reynard just looks really annoyed, looks down and says, I don't have anything that's going to be useful in this. I'm going to watch the camp, keep an eye out, get that sword back. And if it helps, tell it that we were sent to look for it by El Alidan. And Reynard is going to sit in camp.
Okay. Renard is off the initiative order.
Renard's like,
Harumph. Okay. Tempest.
you said it's difficult terrain, so I don't want to shoot it. So I guess I'm just, and I don't have levitate, so I guess I'm just gonna run after it, and I'll use my my action to dash.
Okay. Make a Constitution save.
Nineteen.
19. You actually managed to get within about 10 to 15 feet of it. You're close.
Okay. In that case, if I am close, I will action. Yeah, I'll action surge, and I'll. Oh no, that doesn't do anything for me. Sorry, I can't dash again.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. Roman.
So I'm definitely going to use my bonus action to dash, run after it, and if I'm not within range, I will also action dash.
Okay. That'll put you about the same pace as Tempest.
Okay.
But make a con save.
Dang.
Wow.
I want my sword back. Give me the sword. We're trying to help some elf children in a castle.
For those of you who've enjoyed our Curse of Straw chase, this is how you're supposed to roll during it.
Wow.
Where everybody died?
So,
I want to say in the first 3 rounds of it, there were at least 4 natural ones.
So they rolled like me.
They rolled worse than
Ew.
Cerulean, what are you going to do?
He will look at 23s and he'll say, "Can you see in the dark?"
No.
He'll walk over and he will. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna put it here. He'll press a finger against your chest and he'll cast a light on your chest piece.
All right. God, you're Iron Man.
Pretty much. I'm kind of in the same boat as Renard here. I'm not going to be useful to you, so I at least want to give you something to help you out. So I will sit on camp as well.
Okay.
Oh, good. 2 of us have already given up the chase. This is going great.
I don't have a good con, so I don't want to risk it.
I'm not gonna help at all in this.
Neither am I.
Thankfully, I have advantage on Constitution.
You
saving
watch
throws.
as the fox creature kind of it seems to poof, and a little puff of flowers are left behind before it reappears about 30 feet farther forward. And you can almost hear the from it, still holding your sword within its tails. It turns around and looks at all of you again.
I'm just like, Roman, that's not fair.
Dear, if it's fair, I want my sword back.
Well, obviously it teleports. How are we going to catch it?
Run faster.
It's going to teleport more!
Not if we catch it.
Okay. It's another 30 feet away from you, giggling. All right. 23.
I guess I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Make a con save.
I can see now.
Oof. Unfortunately, as you're running to catch up to this thing, you manage to keep pace with it as it is kind of dancing about. It's not moving particularly fast away from you, but it does seem to be avoiding all of you and kind of giggling as it does so, as it's having a great time being chased. You unfortunately are not able to get any particularly closer to this fox, though it is mocking you with a little light giggle. Kevin.
So I'm gonna movement and bonus action dash after it and see how close I can get. And if I still need to, I'll action dash as well.
What's action? How are you bonus actioning?
Because I am using Expeditious Retreat.
Oh, right. You're fast.
Yeah. I'm super speedy. So that's not great.
Unfortunately, you take the first step forward and your foot catches on a twig or a branch and just face plant. You have to use half your movement just to stand back up.
Okay,
On the right side,
so I have 30 feet left from the action dash, or bonus action dash and movement, correct?
Yes.
I'll keep running after it, whatever I can do with that, I guess. And I'll action dash as well.
Okay.
Should I make another con save, or is that just...
No, that's just your con save. That's
Okay.
Yeah. You do not catch up to it. You know how you ever played, like, try to chase a dog to get something it's holding? It's more or less what you all are doing. All right.
It's literally, what do you have in your hand? A knife! No!
I love that video so much.
Getting Mario 64 flashbacks, that gold rabbit.
I haven't played that game in years. Tempest.
Sorry, my cat's climbing behind me. I guess I just run after it.
Okay.
I will action dash. So I guess I keep pace with it. Is that what we... Oh, I need to make the con save?
Yes, please.
Here's where we fail. Not terrible, not great.
It's fast. It's hard to catch.
So I'm not near it.
Not really gaining on it, no.
I don't know what else to
All right,
do. I
Roman.
don't...
All right. Running, bonus action dashing. And we'll see where I am after that. Con save. Not great.
As a...
It is doing loop-de-loops around all of you, just kind of giggling and laughing. At one point, you swear it goes between one of your legs and poofs away somewhere else. And as you're chasing, you get the impression this thing's playing with you guys.
Can I use my action to try and reason with it to give me the sword back instead of just chasing?
You can certainly try.
Roman, do you need this stupid thing?
Please, a mother needs her children back. I thought you were like a protector of the forest or something. I need that to save 2 kids from a dragon. Please.
Make a persuasion check.
A 2.
Ouch.
Big ouch.
Big
It does not seem particularly...
It's too busy having fun.
Eat magic. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Mr.
Doing
Austin.
great, guys.
I'm still at camp.
Sorry, I'm taking you off initiative.
I just have this wonderful mental image. We're just all running in circles around this globe.
You all of you can hear it, and Renard and Cerulean at the camp, you can see the light shining off of 23. it's going all over the place, and you can see little blinking of the Fey Fox as it's hopping between existences there, here, to and fro.
What are the odds, do you think?
You all swear you can hear yakety sax playing in the background.
Would not be the first time I've been embarrassed to travel with them.
Ouch. Rude.
He's making his save. Okay. 23.
Is this so we're not like chasing it deep into the woods, correct? It's just
No,
like,
it's doing
it's
laps
fucking
around
with
all
us.
of you. Yeah.
Can 23 take his action just to like fashion get a grappling hook and rope out of his backpack
Oh,
and
shit.
fashion a grappling hook
Shit.
and just like wait for a good opportunity to get to throw it?
Sure, you can hold your athletics check if it gets close.
Sounds good. I'll do that.
Okay. Kevin.
I will try and talk to it in Elvish. I don't know if that helps at all, but I'll just say like, please, little blue fox, we need you to stop jumping around with that sword.
Does not
The
seem to
organics
respond.
need sleep.
It does not seem to respond. Is it still giggling and laughing and hopping about? He's having a great time.
I guess I'll just use my bonus action and movement to run after it then.
Make a con save.
If only it was an advantage.
Hard to gain. Okay. Tempest.
Can I try like, it's like just out of like range. Like it's not like 30 feet away technically. It's just kind of running around.
Yeah.
Can I like try to do like an acrobatics check and try and like pivot over real fast and grab it?
You're not close enough.
Dang it. Well, can I move towards it and then use the acrobatics check?
It wouldn't be acrobatics to catch it. It would be athletics.
Dang it. Okay, well I guess I'm just gonna run towards it then and see if I can get it.
Make an athletics check.
Oh, I thought I was just doing, okay.
You get closer. Yeah, you leap, dive. Go for it.
Which one?
Athletics.
Yeah, I
Oh.
figured that was gonna happen.
As you put on a
Oh,
I put on a something.
burst of
Yeah.
speed as you forward onto the. I'm
welcome
sorry?
back. You're
Oh.
back.
You put on a burst of speed and manage to catch up to the impish fox. As you near, you leap forward onto the creature to pin it to the floor, and just as your arms close around it, it vanishes, leaving you sprawling in a burst of very fragrant cherry blossoms, clutching your stolen treasure. You hear a coy "Yip" from across the woods. Looking in its direction, you see the fox, its tail's kind of waggling in joy as it nuzzles a bundle on the ground. It pushes the parcel gently towards all of you, looks you dead in the eye before poof, vanishing in a puff of petals.
I just spit out some petals. I'm like, Roman, I got it.
Oh, I was just.
Well done, Tempest.
I'll come take the sword. I was like, I was actually about to do something like that. I was gonna hide behind a tree, a whole thing. But
I was about to go sit down.
you go check the whatever that is.
I suppose we could do that.
I'm gonna just keep the sword in my hand to try and make sure nothing just takes it from me again.
He's like, it's okay. It's okay.
I hand it over to him.
Okay. It's actually, what you find is a short sword made of wood, a battle axe made of wood, a quarterstaff made of wood,
Sensing a theme.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong.
a light crossbow
Made of wood?
made of wood,
Oh, snap!
a heavy crossbow made of wood, I think it's everybody. I don't know what Cerulean would use, honestly.
Club?
A stick made of wood. All of these items carry a very simple blue sheen to them, faintly radiating with a little bit of light magic.
Well, these are cool.
This is a pretty big box for a fox.
And I'll be like, don't touch, and I will go to the glaive and go, Renard, we need some help. There's magical things.
As soon as he walks away, I'm immediately picking the battle axe. I'm like, oh, I am 23. I'm gonna just whack a tree with it.
I'm gonna sit down.
Are you attacking a tree?
Yeah, I'm just chopping it, not like super hard, but just like banging it against a tree.
He's like,
Get an attack roll.
Alrighty.
Don't piss off the forest.
I'm not proficient, so it's just a strength check.
It's an attack.
Well, it'd just be my strength.
Chunk!
And I know
Still at 17.
There's a chunk into the wood, and you swear from somewhere in the forest you hear a screech of rage.
And I hear that after I've gone to yell at Renard. I'm like, what did you do back there?
23's chopping cheese.
I imagine.
23? Why are you chopping trees?
As I let the axe go.
I go and pick up Roman just like off his boots. Like, don't upset the forest.
I didn't know forests could be upset.
While this is going on, I'm going to start ritual casting Identify.
Okay. Every single one of those items are +1. But you notice the enchantment will only last so long as you are within the Aluenara.
Oh, that's distressing.
So they are just literal temporary magical items.
Cool.
Well, that's fine for you all. Take what you need.
So I will take the light crossbow, and I guess I will be using that for the moment.
Tempest, you should use this heavy crossbow.
But you have a heavy crossbow.
Yes, but I also have a magical musket.
Well, I guess I'll take the heavy crossbow. I'll get some training in with it.
Did you say a great axe or a battle axe for me?
Battle axe.
I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't really need a stick.
A good stick, though.
It's a very good stick.
It's very pretty. It has very intricate runes carved all over it. Does anybody here read Sylvan?
I
No,
was speaking so
not on this character, I don't.
I think, weren't you doing that, Autumnfall?
Autumn Hall, and
I'm aware.
no, I don't read Sylvan.
I'll take some time with it. Reynard will take some time to cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual.
Nice.
Out of character, Sean. Tempest just thinks calling you Autumnfall is funny because it's fall.
No, I know. It's
like, I'm not.
No, I'm aware. He just seems confused as you keep like mishearing his name. It's like, no, it's Autumn Hall.
Okay. As long as we're both playing out, I'm just checking.
It looks like the runes are giving the items their enchantment. It's more like they are arcane phrases written as a parable. But Sylvan is a very peculiar language, and the subject-verb placement is odd, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you.
I just understand the literal meaning of it anyways.
Yeah. It's enchanted with a cat.
I don't know why they decided to add a meowing noise. Seems a little out of character of a fox, but I mean...
It seems funny anytime you hit something, it
It's
goes
a
meow.
gift.
Remember back when Kevin would hit things and it would say, "You are not prepared" or something? It was hilarious.
I'll magically tinker a rock and just bob it at Tempest.
What does it do?
Just to say, you are bad at finding your way through this forest.
You know what? So far through the forest, it's been fine. We found the fox spirit.
The fox spirit found us.
Well, you know what? You're right, but shut up.
Tempest, if you have 2 magic crossbows now, do you need the enchantment on your firearm as well?
Out of character, what are you asking?
Do you need me to keep my infusion on your pistol now that you have a magic light crossbow and a magic heavy crossbow?
I actually don't have a magical. Oh, that's true. I do have it. No. If you need to use it for something else, use it for something else.
Okay.
Well, get back to sleep. We have an early start ahead of us.
Yes.
Bernard is actually going to stick the quarterstaff, like, I don't know, an inch or two in the ground just so it sits straight up, kind of as a marker.
Okay.
I am going to ritual cast alarm and have it be set up to wake everyone up if something goes off.
All right.
I'm not gonna druid craft step over you again.
I'm just gonna stand next to a tree and go into sleep mode.
Back into my tent.
I will give a command to Roderick once more to wake me if he hears or smells anything.
23 is standing guard.
The remainder of your evening passes without issue. And you all awaken the next morning to a sunny, for what you can see of the light coming through the bows overhead, day. The wildlife is there, loud and cricketing, but otherwise, it's a peaceful morning.
I'm going to do this just in case the weather changes. I'm going to druid craft and see what the weather's going to be like for the next 24 hours.
You're a weatherman?
No, druid craft lets you do that.
I didn't know that.
It does indeed.
Does indeed. It's supposed to be relatively clear and sunny all day.
With the chance of rain.
Partly cloudy, the chance of thunderstorms.
I'm your meteorologist now. No, he looks at the little orb and puts a bit in his hand like this, like, well, looks like our travel today should be fine.
Like, that's a handy trick. Here's my trick, and I'm gonna fly up 4 minutes and see what I can see.
I will send my artificial mind up with him.
Do I know you're doing that? Do I even need to do this like levitate thing if I know you're doing this?
Okay, I don't actually know if anyone else can see it.
I don't think we can. I think it's hidden
So-
from the rest of us.
Yeah,
You
sent it
up to
after.
Beth.
I was gonna say, I don't think we were able to see it because you sent it after his on to keep an eye on him. If you're,
I mean, it can be stealthy. It's.
What pace do you intend to travel today?
I guess that depends on what we see as I go up 4 minutes up.
Perception check.
Oh, now we actually get perception checks. Sweet.
yeah, 5. Should have guidance to it.
See, guys,
Oh my
my
god.
wisdom is actually okay. It would have lasted because I had to go 4 minutes up.
Oh, it's Kevin. I saw Kevin's 5 and I was like, fuck me.
It is a lot of endless forests still, but you swear somewhere downrange, a little bit to the northeast, you could see the tail end of what you think might be a river.
Didn't hear anything about rivers. That's okay. I'll head back down and share so there may be a river to the northeast.
But it is a fast day's pace away, you think.
Okay, so if we traveled quickly, we could get there. But now that we're getting into the woods, I don't know if we want to be traveling as fast.
Does a river help us at all?
Well,
don't
it might-
know.
If I was building a keep, I'd build it near a source of water.
I also would.
There's logic to that.
It helps
Renard,
prevent sieges.
what do you think, Renard?
I think that as long as we're looking for something that is deep in the mountains, our priority should be making a headway to the mountains.
And the mountains are, of course, northwest, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going northwest. I think that's my vote.
Well, we could progress in a north by northwestern direction and try and find the headwaters of this river. That is likely where the keep would be.
Or we could just head north, straight north.
Yeah, I couldn't tell which direction the river was kind of flowing. I just saw water, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Tempest, typically rivers flow out of mountains, not
Well-
up mountains.
Yes, river runoff is possible, so if it's flowing towards the mountains, then it's not something we need to worry about.
Well, no, I was just curious if I could see where it was going or where it's coming from. In any case, maybe a northwest pattern makes the most sense still for the mountains. Do we
Oh.
want to be going quicker, or do we want to stay at a reasonable pace?
I
I
think
would
we're
say
still
quick.
in a hurry.
All right, I guess we're going to go in a hurry then. to the
Oh.
northwest.
And I do have a bag of holding again for everyone. Tempest, your gun is no longer magical.
Oh. Gosh darn this gun. And I just pocket it because I'm not going to be using it anytime soon, I don't think.
Okay. Make your survival check with a -5.
Oh, I really should have gone ranger sooner.
Zippy kayak, mother liquor.
Oh my god.
Pow, pow.
We knew it. We knew it was going to happen.
Bango, bango. We're going in a circle today, boys.
As a GM, this fuels me.
This...
We're going in a circle today. We're not going to find the dragon. The dragon's going to find us.
Kevin, mark down that board. Let's get this thing. Let's make this thing black.
So do we count it as one natural one or two? Because you rolled 2.
I think we counted 2 and then the third one from earlier. Let's do it. Let's just do it.
That's a 0.
Whew.
Oh, it is because Mega.
Unfortunately, you end up doing what is equivalent a doot, doot, doot. Right back where you started.
You know, I could have sworn that you said something about a northern star, didn't you, Autumn Hall? I could have sworn that was somewhere over that direction.
Yeah.
You lose a days of travel. However, the day itself was uneventful, and all you came across was a flock of deer.
Those deer are lovely.
There was a stag with them, but usually when they see you and you are not being quiet, they skitter off pretty quick.
So sad.
We get back, I point to the chunk of the tree where a 23 cut. Like, see, we're coming back up on our old camp. This is where 23 chopped that tree.
I did not chop the tree.
I distinctly remember a very heavy chopping sound, and you're the only one with strength. Just saying.
Far too weak. And I just like pick up my arm, like, so limp.
I will then pick up Roman and be like, yes, you are very weak.
No, Roman, I distinctly saw you chop the tree.
Easy too.
I like the threat.
What you doing, dude?
Pat him on the head.
What you doing, dude?
I will set you down.
And I'll just be like,
Tomorrow we should come up with a new plan of how we should navigate this forest.
potentially.
You know, actually, no. We can't cut the trees. I was going to say, normally, land-laws are just mark things and then keep going. If you see the marks again, you know you're going in circles.
Did we just move?
I don't think so. Did we? This
That's
doesn't
not
look like where we
very-
were.
I thought we were over here.
Yeah, didn't we do a loop-de-loop?
You did.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think we were right here before. I think somehow we got moved back over to there. Anyways,
Okay.
I was fixing it.
All right, so I guess we go to bed.
Tempest, look.
Alarm spell up.
All right.
Might I
It's about event. I already rolled.
might I bring up an idea?
Have someone else take the lead because I'm apparently terrible at my one job.
Cerulean.
Well, I'm able to change Roderick into a multitude of forms. I could turn him into a hawk and have him fly up above the trees. I can
Please
give him
and thank you.
I can give him a command to look at any sort of landmarks, or even have him scout ahead for a little while, then come back.
Yes, and then we would have forewarning if the dragon comes, because it will undoubtedly kill the hawk.
Well, can he
What if-
turn it? Go ahead, sorry.
What if you sent it in the direction of the river and then move it back?
I could do that, and at least with that, we can know if the river is going towards the mountain or away from it. Because if it's going away, if it's going in the opposite direction where we're headed, then that's a good sign.
River is many, 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 many miles away.
Oh, okay.
My question for you is this: is a hawk the only thing he can turn to? Can he turn to maybe an owl?
Again,
Well, what if he scouts out for us tonight while we're taking a nap and sees what he brings back in the morning?
you do realize if I do that, then he might not be here by morning. He might be with us by mid-afternoon. That's a good possibility because he has to fly to and back.
You can't do the hand waggle thing and make him on your shoulder.
So you did the thing where you just poofed him. Can
He was
not
in close proximity. If I give him an order to go a bit farther to scout, it's going to take him a bit to come back. He knows where I am, but he's not going to be in proximity enough for me to be able to like poof him to different places.
Oh,
Just
I hate
snap
magic.
your fingers and make him disappear, and then snap your fingers and make him come back
I was pretty sure I've heard.
when you want him. Now, granted, I don't use this spell, so perhaps I'm misremembering it, but this was a fairly basic spell back at the conservatory, if this is your familiar friend.
I think you, out of character, I think you can just snap and he's back.
I think so as well, now that I'm remembering it.
I wasn't sure.
And your bird won't have to deal with difficult terrain because it's not flying in the undergrowth.
Is
Well,
that
it needs to have been dismissed first. So,
Yes, you can dismiss it as an action.
oh no, you're right. So I could technically do that, yes.
well, I guess just let him explore for the night and bring him back in the morning.
I mean, don't let me tell you how to do your magic, but as I remember, it is that easy.
I am still learning, so to speak. So a little bit of extra help doesn't, hurt, thankfully. And I appreciate the ideas, though. Thank you.
Right.
Out of character, I love the Tempest rolls without not one. That's great. That's
It's
wonderful.
It's like days without an accident.
It's never going to be a thing.
So yeah, Cerulean will take out or pop off a little book that he has strapped to his hip. He's gonna just open and ritual cast Find Familiar to turn Roderick into an owl.
Okay.
That'll take an hour though. So
Yep. Do you have the materials and stuff for that?
I should, yeah. He has enough in his component pouch for it. So mark up 10 gold.
10 gold.
So now he's an owl. And I will say,
In what direction do you want your owl to head?
we'll head him. You guys want him to go northwest, right? Like towards the river.
We want to find
Northeast.
McKeeb in the mountain range.
Okay. Oh,
Good news.
that's so. We'll say north. We'll say northwest. Kind of give him that broad range.
Lost the operator.
Oh no, operator!
There's the operator.
Welcome back, operator.
Yeah. He'll scratch behind Roderick's now owl head. He'll say, "I want you to head northwest for a little bit. Maybe 5-6 hours at most. And I wake up, I will bring you back, and I'll just point us in the direction of what you think might be the most beneficial to us."
So, whoo! Flats off into the day, night.
And if he doesn't return, then either the dragon's about, or it's quite possible that there might be something else.
And I just reveal what he saw. That little blip to the northwest. Looks like more forest. So as the morning comes the next day, that is exactly what he will report to you is just more forest.
It looks like there's a good possibility that the mountain might be further in. He's only saying that he saw more forest. I think this entire place could be bigger than we thought.
Lovely.
Is it possible that the mountain is hidden by magic? That'd be weird, right?
I highly doubt that, considering it was. They didn't tell us that. I feel like that's information they would have disclosed.
He is very excessive.
I think we just need to keep heading north, and as simple as if we're heading north and we just woke up, is the sun rising? Keep it on your right.
Got
How
that.
many Roman
Set that dawn, I realize.
All right, who's navigating this time?
That's my contribution for help action, by the way. Keep the sun on your right, damn it.
Put it on the left.
Is that how navigation works?
Firmly grasp it.
I would give it a try if you don't mind.
By all means, 23. I'm obviously tired yesterday. I don't know what's wrong with me.
All right, who's navigating?
23.
All right, 23. Make that survival check.
Obviously,
Could
with
I-
Renard's helpful advice.
Can
Could
I make
I-
it with advantage? Because
Guidance isn't gonna work.
It's not
No.
really that.
I wasn't gonna
It
do guidance.
moves. If you
As-
always keep it on your right, you're eventually going to get turned around.
That's
What
very
are,
fair.
what are you saying, Sean?
As an action as an owl, you can do the help action.
Yeah, but that's for the entire day.
Well, I mean, the familiar's just there for the entire time, so we can help you throughout the entire. Plus, he was in that direction before.
No.
All right, I'm gonna roll now.
I'm
Let's see what I
trying to
get.
help.
I
Shut
know.
down.
I appreciate it.
Come on, natural 20.
22.
Not bad.
Why not
You are able
23?
to travel in the direction of your choice.
We're
How
going
fast
faster.
are we traveling?
I think we were still traveling fast at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
What direction are we heading? Which 3 squares direction are we going?
Northwest,
Think-
northwest,
Yeah,
northwest.
northwest.
So 1, 2, and 3.
Super quick.
Lots more forest.
Wow, there's much trees.
We are really going nowhere in a hurry. Yeah.
So is it dark at the time we stop here?
Yeah, that's a full day's travel right there.
Okay, I'm not gonna do my levitate trick.
I will begin casting alarm.
I'll do the same thing. I'll tell Roderick to head north this time, just straight north, for this time for 8 hours, and to report back when we wake up of what he finds.
I pray to whatever gods exist in this world that I can actually do survival checks tomorrow.
Or we keep
Fortunately,
0
our
at 0.
evening passes without issue. It's a nice
Excellent.
night of camping and singing good songs.
Lovely.
Could I have spent some time tonight tinkering on my musket to make a bayonet fixture? Or I need to do that in town?
You would need a check or a table to really get that working. Yeah.
Okay.
Reynard is going to do some double checking of some things he's learned in school, and he's going to try something tomorrow morning to try and help us.
Okay.
What did Roderick report back with?
Do I need to be keeping up with like days of rations and things since we're in a forest?
I mean, I don't usually track those things.
I'm just checking. Don't matter.
If you guys want me to, I can.
No, it's fine.
Hard pass.
No, I just
For
wanted.
realism.
I was just making sure I was happy to not.
You have starved to death.
It's don't starve.
Not me. I can survive without food.
Okay, so
I saw
anything
Beth
during the night?
rubbing her hands together. I'm scared.
All right. As you all wake in the next morning, what would you like to do?
I will. Okay.
No, go ahead.
Alright.
I was just gonna say I'll call back Roderick to see what he reports.
I'm waiting for what Renard said he was going to do.
Oh,
So that morning, as we were deciding on which way we're going to go, Reynard is going to cast Prestidigitation, and he is going to use the very seldomly used, I'm going to create a non-magical trinket to make a compass.
Okay.
So that way we know when we're going north.
I mean, it only lasts until next
It
turn.
lasts until the end of my next turn, but it's long enough to realize we're going the right fucking way. And it's a cantrip. I can do this all day long.
All right. So where would we like to head?
Did you get information on your owl's stuff?
It's trees in every direction from this angle.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just ask.
It does say you are closer to the river, but it is more east northeast at this point.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Cerulean for the forecast.
Oh yeah, I will druidcraft to see what the weather's gonna be for the next 24 hours.
The cantrip show here on the land of dark dreams.
Oh, these cantrips.
Well, there's a cold front moving in off the mountains,
If you
and
look right here, the forest is dead.
Today is going to be sunny.
I'm going to fly up 4 minutes, check around.
Okay.
Perception check.
Perception check.
Oh my god.
hey,
Ladies
it's
and gentlemen,
not
I
enough
can't. This is no way scripted. I can't plan this.
I think at this point we can plan for this.
So
It's a
I
pattern.
think Reynard and Kevin need to have a talk about when they're going to take Tempest out back and just put him out of his misery. Take him out like old Yeller.
Just look at the flowers.
I think the dragon's gonna do that for us.
But I left the blunderbuss at home.
Is this? Am I just?
Oh, that'll make a mess.
Is Tempest cursed? Is it because Tempest is an asshole? Does the universe hate Tempest?
Karma would make sense.
Reynard. He's a bigger asshole.
You know, his death would be instant if we took him out of the sky.
Okay, so who's leading and navigating today?
Maybe.
I nominate 23 again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did very well.
You did really good.
All right.
Using
Any-
this compass trick, would it be suitable for me to provide the help action? That keeps us
I'll
moving
say no,
north
but
at the
I'll
very
let you
least.
have you won't have the -5.
All right. I'll
Okay.
take that. That's a win. All right. Good roll. Here we
Natural
go.
20.
That's a
Or
12.
natural 12.
Actually, that's a natural. That's a natural 9 plus 3.
We're still heading northwest
Yes, we are.
to about midway through the day.
A thing happens.
Find the kids and all the gold and no dragon.
Suddenly,
Tempest just starts spontaneously spouting natural ones.
That's already happened.
One.
Suddenly, your ears ring with the whooshing of air through the canopy. Not far away, the bow of a dying oak cracks from the trunk and crashes into the undergrowth. What little sun penetrates the woods casts the monstrous shadow of a dragon across the ground before you, and it's headed in your direction. I need all of you to please make a dexterity check. Or a stealth check, excuse me.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah! I take my
Pages.
musket out and fire.
At myself.
Oh, thank God.
All right. You can hear it stomping somewhat in the direction of Kevin. Kevin in 23, I give you guys one more chance to make the save.
Oh god.
Oh, sorry, Tempest 2.
Oh, what? Oh, fuck. I thought I did good finally.
I'm so terrified. to
Fucking
As
shit!
you all. All right. The towering figure kind of looms near Kevin Tempest in 23, storming over. Its bat-like wings fold into its side beneath its prominent rib cage. You notice that the dragon has a few missing talons of its front left claw, and one of its horns has been shattered. Floating around the dragon's head is a spectral ball of light. Impudent dolts! Leave my domain! The Aluenara belongs to... Abruptly, she kind of stops speaking as if she's interrupted. Without warning, she exhales a gout of acid from her gaping maw. I need you three to please make dexterity.
Oh,
I get advantage because of danger sense. Thank Christ.
Oh, fucking shit! Ugh.
Go.
How about 8?
Tempest melted. Oh.
when I said Tempest was gonna get pulled out back by the dragon and put down, I didn't mean literally.
I think all of us had the dragon.
Can I use, like, I don't know, action surge to try again? I don't know.
That'd be indomitable.
No.
No,
I
you may
know.
not. Pardon me while I roll some dice.
Oh, God.
That's a
Can I
future.
fire my musket while I'm dodging to use the
One moment.
kickback to push me even further away?
Rolling.
Close your eyes and disbelieve for all the good it's going to do.
Tempest takes 20 points of acid damage. 7 and 23 take 10. It will then fly off, not sticking around.
Tempest is displeased, as is his character, or his player.
Gonna walk over and poke Tempest a couple times.
See live.
Ouch!
I think he's still alive.
Acid hurts!
Yes, you're missing quite a bit of skin.
Roman's kind of peeking out from a bush, like,
That thing.
As the dragon flies off, can 23 try to see where it goes? Flies the direction it's flying to?
Make a perception check.
I'll walk over to
Actually, as he's doing that, Reynard is going to cast Spider Climb on himself, run up a tree, and try and follow from a higher position.
Oh my god.
Make a perception check with advantage as you dash up.
Advantage. This is where I roll like crap.
Not bad.
No, that's me.
You follow the dragon. It seems to be heading pretty profoundly northeast.
Okay, he'll make a mental note of that.
I'll go over to Tempest and I'll help him up, and as I do, I'll cast Cure Wounds.
The glowing orb is also with it, Renard.
Okay.
I'll just kind of, since I didn't get out of the way, I'm just gonna be like, What was that thing floating around?
I was gonna ask if I had got a good enough look at that. Could I
The natural
check
one's
my
also
knowledge about what that might have been?
Make an intelligence check.
Arcana or just straight intelligence?
Arcana.
I like how even.
There it is.
I like how-
this.
Obviously, it's what I'm the best thing at, so I can't roll well at it.
It's a glowing ball of light.
Could
Of
be
some
any
sort.
number of things.
I appreciate how even when healing me, there's a natural one.
I'll also pump 3 additional points into you.
That's unnecessary, but I appreciate it.
How you doing, Tempe?
Perfectly fine.
Everything burns.
He's alive, Roman.
He's updating the board.
What happened?
He's updating the
You've
board.
made it 4 rolls without a natural 1.
You mean with a natural one?
No, without.
Oh,
What? You didn't roll that.
You've
I had-
made it 4 rolls.
I had
without a natural
actually 3 because one of them had a advantage. One of them was at disadvantage with a 1.
So I'm not really, in tune with like physical healing. I'm more of like the magical healing, but I would not pick at the acid for at least a few hours.
Nope, didn't plan on it. That's definitely going to be a leave that alone.
So, I will bring this up for the final time. Just letting everyone know, are we still in seeing that mountain, the giant thing land here and just coat a couple of us in acid and leave?
Well, now I want to kill it.
Clearly in bad shape, and it didn't seem to be all together mentally either.
Yeah, did no one notice that the moment they were trying to say something, they just stopped and then it spouted acid? Do you think it might have something to do with that, whatever's flying around its head?
I don't have any fucking clue what that orb was, but I guess
Yeah.
as good as mine.
I
Did
do not know.
we were standing in front of it when it breathed acid on us? Did we see it kind of? Where was it? It said something. Where was it looking when it said that?
Looking at all of you.
I thought it like turned or something. Okay.
We're not gonna
It
get
turned
any.
its head as if it was like listening to something, and then it breathed acid on you.
Ah, okay, that's what it was.
Well, we're not gonna learn any answers by standing here thinking about it. We need to find out what's going on with that dragon, because it's obviously it's physically wounded, but could it also be mentally?
I want to go stick some fucking arrows in it.
But
Yes.
that might not be a better thing, because clearly it was going to monologue, and then whatever's wrong with it made it just attack. So it might give us less of an opportunity to sneak away or sneak things by it or something. That's just my
Yeah.
thought.
Now, Roman, don't be a coward.
I
me
want
this way.
to live, okay?
Look,
You
I just
did.
survived.
We survived.
I just
That
survived
is an
fucking
example.
Yes, indeed. I survived a fucking acid breath. It hurt a lot, but not dead. And thank you for the healing. That was very kind.
You're welcome. So what are we doing now? Are we?
Renaud, did you manage to see which direction it flew?
Off towards the northeast. I think
So,
we've curved off to the west too much.
It was towards the river.
It was indeed. Okay, well, I vote we go that way in the morning.
You want to make camp here? I mean, the dragon's already.
Yeah,
there.
you've traveled you got one more day of travel. You've traveled 2 squares. You have 1 more you can go if you want to change your direction.
Oh,
Northeast.
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 Foolhardy after the thing that's gonna kill us.
I've got a gun. I'm gonna big game hunter this thing.
I cast gun at 5th level.
I'm gonna big game hunter it and mount its head on my wall.
As we start walking, I'm just going to
Right.
go. So, Cerulean, real quick,
Yes.
your name is really long. Do you have like a nickname you used to go by as a kid?
I'm gonna call you Artie.
Artie, I've never been called that.
I'm doing it.
Well, you
I
call
do.
me Steve.
I didn't really have one. People used to call me Lee sometimes. Yeah.
I like
Lee.
Lee.
Well, it's better than me just calling you Sarah. So
I would prefer you not call me Sarah, but I understand where that would
Why are
come
you
from.
trying to figure out what's wrong with the name Sarah as if you offended God in some way you can't fathom?
Anyway,
Very
but no,
confused.
If you wish to call me by a nickname just to make it easy, I understand my name's long. My family is very peculiar with the names. Lee would be fine.
We could call you Steve. There was a pirate on the boat named Steve.
There was indeed a pirate named Steve.
I don't
Hey,
want. If
Steve
I'm
was a good
asking-
man. We don't take his name, okay?
You totally stole from him as we left.
I was going to just ask politely to not be called Steve.
I'm taking a nap because I got breathed acid on. Good night.
If you need any more healing, just let me know.
I think a good night's sleep will perk me right up.
Oh, okay.
We're also going to need to take watch tonight, as I probably should recover from the acid damage I've taken today.
Yes.
Do you need healing too?
It'll be important.
Okay.
23. Do you need any healing?
If possible, that would be appreciated.
You were all able to take a long rest without issue.
Okay. Well,
Rest.
Long rest.
I would still do it for flavor, just to help him out.
Blingo, blango.
If it does make you feel better, for the longest time, we couldn't even differentiate between the Warforged. The number of times that Kevin was called 23 and vice versa, they're going to get your name wrong regardless. Just hope that they call you something that is actually akin to what your name is.
I shall call you Lulu. I won't.
Your name starts
will
with
not
C with
remember
Charlie
that.
now.
That was a joke. I've been learning comedy.
No, comedy 23, not comedy.
You're
Comedy.
doing really well. I think you. I'll give you a thumbs up.
I appreciate it.
When he's away, he'll kind of like pass by Renard and was gonna say, I don't want to be rude, but I think they're doing fine.
Don't accept his high fives.
He's made of steel.
Bring back episode 1 stuff.
That's old school.
He just gives you a look and just says, "Don't accept his high fives," and then we'll
All
just.
right. Who is navigating your
Finish
next
packing.
round of travel?
If the group will have me, I will try again.
We know
You
the
know what?
direction.
Very well, Tempest. 4th time counts for all.
Can I
know which way northeast is now, so it can't be that hard to fuck it up.
make sure you use the compass as well?
I was like, can I use that compass trick you were doing?
Well, if it leaves my hand, it disappears. So just
Well, I'm not going to
I will
take it.
follow
Just,
closely.
yes,
Yeah, just
okay.
hold hands.
Oh,
So-
I will also Druidcraft for the weather forecast for today.
Sonny.
With a chance of acid?
Your extended forecast is sunny. Now stop asking.
It's what's weather like today? Nice.
Yeah, can we get the
Sonny,
top of the
damn it.
AccuWeather forecast?
What's
Every
the
day you're gonna make me do weather.
No,
I'll do that.
no,
what's
don't-
the forecast? Storm
don't
of
tempt
Vengeance.
fate.
Never mind.
Maybe just put a like long-standing thing out there, like if it's not sunny, I'm doing this every day. Let me know if it's not going to be sunny.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just.
Navigator.
Yes. Okay.
Fuck it up.
Natural 1. Natural.
Natural.
Fast pace.
That face.
I think we're still moving quickly
All right. All right. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky.
I believe.
because at this point we don't have a penalty
Hey!
because.
Oh!
Rolled above an 8. Finally, my skill in survival is coming in handy.
Now we're fine.
Okay.
Northeast.
Echoing. Oh, sorry. Let's go about one. Put it in there. And we'll do one more this way. Okay. Echoing through the woods ahead is a clanking sound, occasionally peppered with the yapping of some small creatures. Peering through the trees ahead, you notice a band of kobolds headed in your direction. A hobbly, elderly-looking creature leaning heavily on a walking staff leads the pack. Behind it, several other kobolds carry what looks to be a battered old rowboat, but is clearly filled with something gleaming. And the lead kobold, the only one, the kobold tribe will grow under the black. Yo, hold the boat higher. Black's wings should not touch the ground. Wings in the sky. Soon, sun, moon, and stars are for Kashak to command. And that is where we're going to take a break.
Cool.
Free piece.
Time for some kobold
Free
murder
piece.
attack.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
The woods will echo with bullets and kobold screams.
Oh God, guys, I'm still feeling stressed out about these rolls.
Guys, I forgot to take this before the dragon popped up, but now I'm prepared. Absorb elements is ready for me.
You really didn't? Really?
I had it, and I reminded myself to prepare it at the end of last session, and then I didn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't have enough money after buying Spider Climb to get that spell.
Fandelver and then Welcome back, everyone. So, with the cackling of kobolds from somewhere up ahead, there is a snarl as a couple of them. Somebody coming! To arms! And now we're gonna roll
Initiative.
some freaking initiative, y'all. Throw up that battle map, operator. We got a cool map I'm debuting today. Furture World of Top.
Oh, we made it to the river.
This?
This
No,
is a nice
my
map.
plan to end this without confrontation.
Oh, I didn't heal myself after the long rest.
I wanted to end this with much.
Awesome initiative.
I'm gonna try and turn 2 kobolds to dust at once.
Oh my god. If I could roll just great initiative just once, that'd be
I'm gonna make these kobolds disappear.
great.
I rolled an actual good number, and I have Tempest clicked. Why didn't it go through?
That's the only 20 you're gonna get for tonight.
Shut up. Probably true, but shut up.
Crits on initiative and then natural ones as attack rolls.
I have him selected. Why is it not? There it goes. Finally.
This is gonna break my heart because you're gonna kill the Wizard, and I'm not gonna get to.
Oh, someone's in on Discord.
We have an echo.
That was me. I apologize. I hit my
You're
button. Not thinking. You're gonna kill ones, and it's gonna be like, no, my effectiveness, it's gone. It's gone.
I'll suddenly be like, someone will charm me, and I'll immediately be like, natural 20, natural 20, natural 20.
Okay. As the kobolds start to take their positions, you can see several of them are raising up slings, but one in the back, the elderly one, kind of looks at all of you with a very harsh glare as he's got just stuff all over him. Kevin, you're up. What are you going to do?
Actually, it's
Yeah,
me.
Tempest is up.
Oh, Tempest is up? Tempest actually didn't roll low?
I
I'm
rolled,
sorry,
right.
I'm used to Tempest rolling low. I didn't even
I
look.
rolled a natural 20.
So wait, that either means we're gonna do really well this fight, or we're gonna dive to kobolds.
Maybe I absorbed all the luck.
All right, Tempest.
All right, I will take out my fancy heavy crossbow that is, temporary. And I'm going to shoot this closest one. Actually, that one in the back is all fancy looking, right?
Hmm.
I actually have a clear shot on him. I'm going to shoot that one.
Oh, good. He's gonna find out what happens, not me.
21 will hit.
Really?
Kunk.
There's the natural
Shot
one.
as the kobold gets...
Thank God for all those bonuses. All right. I will just back
he's
up.
still alive, but he is, and he is bloody.
Oh, he looks bloodied? I'll throw a superiority die on that then, and I'll throw in a trip.
Late.
But it says I can do it after it's been done.
It says when you hit.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I'll just back up. If I can. Oh my God, why can't I do anything? Oh, that tree doesn't allow me to move there. That's why. I'll just move past Autumn.
All right, Kevin.
I'm going to 5, 10, 15. Can I see all of them?
These two kind of had cover from a very large rock, but for the most part, yes.
20, and I'm just going to turn to Renard and I'm just gonna be like, do whatever you're going to do, quick! And I'm just going to point my musket at them and hold my action until after Renard's turn to see if whatever he wanted to do works or not.
Okay. Renard.
Okay. Reynard will move to here, 15. Yeah. Reynard is going to cast Shatter, targeting. This needs to snap to grid. Give me 1 second.
Ooh, that's fancy.
I can't get it to snap to grid. You're going to have to do that for me, Beth.
Wait, I thought you said you wanted to end it non-violently.
I mean,
Shatter's technically non-violent because they all die immediately.
Zach is trying to line this. Okay, there we go. That'll get those 4. Shatter.
Okay. I'm gonna move that to the map later real quick.
Oh, that's where I'm getting it from. Beth, that should have actually been 6 damage. Sorry.
181. Thank you, Shatter, for continuing to disappoint every time.
Rolling some dex, excuse me.
It's con save.
Rolling some constitution, I'm still using their same rolls. Okay. Looks like only 2 of them are going to fail. So this guy is dead. take him off the 1 initiative.
These guys are all gonna die in our first hits.
Dead as well. We'll take him off the initiative order. Actually, it's half his 10, so 5. Yeah, he's dead too. They're all dead. All 3 of them. This one is still just alive.
Okay. At that point, with Renard holding his hand out, he'll scream out in Draconic, "Who do you serve?"
Not their turn, but they will reply.
All right, I'm going to move back anyways.
Okay.
Here. Nope, stay here. Come on, movement. Please. 30. There we go.
As you scream that out, the kobold that's kind of leading up is going to move his 25 feet forward. He's going to take a sling. He's taking a shot at, I guess he's going to aim at Renard, but it's more like he's going to hit Cerulean because Cerulean's kind of in the way.
I was holding my action until after Renard's turn. Could I take my shot?
Yes. I'm sorry. Take your shot.
Were they speaking in Draconic earlier or regular?
Common.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at one of the peons then.
Okay.
We speak regular around here.
Well, I don't know. I speak Draconic and Common, so I guess it didn't really matter, but I was just curious. I'll shoot it. No, I'll shoot at that one.
Okay, make your attack roll.
What is that?
What the heck is that?
That is a broken macro, is what that is.
That's a link to his SoundCloud.
11 does not hit.
I will try and clean that up. Hold on. I'm not sure where that came from. I'm going to try and re-roll one more. Not that this counts for that. I just want to see if this cleared up the macro.
Nope.
I don't know what's wrong with it. I'll keep trying to fix it.
Flash, talk to myself.
Okay. 11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, thank God. It doesn't hit me either.
All right. As I was saying, the other kobold's going to move his 25 feet forward. He's going to take a slingshot at Cerulean. And that's a miss. It's just tink, lands a rock right next to you, Roman.
Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and move 5, 10, 15. Okay, just making through the roof. 5, 30 to there. I'll use my bonus action to dash just to get up to him, and then I'll use my action to stab him with the moon petal. Stab. Aha!
It's petal, not pedal. It's not something you stab.
Yes.
It's gas.
The bike pedal.
Like a flower.
I thought you was driving a moon bike.
Rename you Lobo. All right, that will miss, unfortunately.
E.T. over here.
Cerulean.
Okay. I'm gonna
There we
move here first. Actually, no. I need a better line of sight here. Perfect. Yeah. He'll point up his palm that way, kind of crackling some strange energy in his palm, and Eldritch Blast.
Make the attack roll.
Eldritch Blast.
That'll hit.
8
Okay.
points.
With that, the kobold kind of looks up for a brief moment, surprised, before the force damage ashes him into dust. He's very dead.
And then I'll hop over into these trees to try to get out of sight.
This kobold is going to move forward to attack Roman with advantage.
Gasp.
1 and 2.
Got some pack tactics. And will miss because he rolled a pair of 8s.
Tactics.
Huzzah!
The other kobold is going to move forward and take a slingshot at Roman with pack tactics. That will hit. As you dagger away from the dagger, you suddenly feel a thunk on the side of your head. 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
2, 3, 4. Ow.
Owie kaplowy.
Ouchie kabibbles.
I like that.
Also, the kobolds that you first killed with the shatter were holding a like a rowboat that just kind of broke with it, and you saw coins and bottles and something just get spread all over the place.
Oh, good. I'm glad I knew that before I cast Shatter.
You did
Sorry.
know that before.
You did.
They mentioned it.
I didn't know those three
it
were
was
the ones
those
carrying
specific
it.
Ones, I suppose.
I can't see where the robot is on the map.
That's
Yep.
true.
No clue.
It's all right. We have a bag of holding now.
Treasure goes everywhere.
Hold the bag open, try to catch it all.
23.
It's like a money book.
Actually,
23.
knowing that, could I have sculpted my spell to not affect it at all?
Yes.
Kind of is my whole thing.
Yeah.
I would have done that then.
23.
Okay, I will move to this one, and I will go into a rage because I have 3 of them, and why not? I will zap this one. Actually, I'll zap this one with my lightning damage.
Will that have to go through Roman?
It's anyone within a 10-foot radius is I can choose to.
Does it have to
affect
go
it.
through Roman?
I don't know. 1 second here. Let me pull it
Is
up.
it going to do the like stop, arc around, and then go?
I mean, it is lightning. It does arc around things, so.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it.
He just He-Mans his sword into the sky and it just...
Let me look up here. Powerful build. Stormar. There it is. Your aura has an effect that activates when you enter rage.
Aura that zaps them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I will.
Like Super Saiyan. I got it.
Yeah. I will zap that guy there.
Okay.
So a dex save from him. 13.
He'll fail.
That is 1d6 lightning damage. 2. It's a little zap. I'm gonna slap this guy with the battle axe that I just got.
Okay.
21 to hit.
21 hits. Oh, with a.
And I will say, keep one alive!
All right, Tempest.
I will dash up here. I'm hearing that, and does the one next to Roman look weaker or anything?
It's been zapped by lightning. You determine if it's weaker. You spend an action looking at it.
Well, no, that's all I care about. I'm gonna shoot the other one, see if I can go for a kill on that one, so we can get the one next to Roman.
Okay.
Let's get a good roll in here. Come on, crossbow, do it.
17 hits.
There's a natural one there, though. Makes me nervous. Okay, 12 points of damage.
Very dead.
I'll be like, I think you can grab that one, can't you?
Kevin.
So this one just died, right?
One in the back, yeah.
I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to sprint at it. I think I can get to... Come on, token. Why isn't it coming with me?
Yeah,
There we go.
there's weird things going on with the map.
I think there's places you just can't stand.
It's not letting me drag it, though.
Yeah, I was having issues with
I think
dragging.
it's-
I could drag it backwards, but not forwards. There we go. I should be able to get to about here.
Zoom. I killed this one if that's the one you were going for.
It's not.
Okay, just checking. I didn't know what you were doing. I'm confused.
I think that's my entire... Yeah, bonus action cast. Action dash. Other thing or movement. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Reynard.
Really want.
He never got responded to, so this time he will just call out and comment to the last remaining kobolds. Everyone else is dead. You could be too, or you could answer some of our questions. Then he will persuade or intimidate as an action.
On its turn, it's actually going to throw its dagger on the ground. No, please don't hurt Snarf.
Oh.
His name is Snarf. Snarf, Snarf.
Copyright.
Oh.
stifles Earth.
Thought it was
in the river.
lightning, not thunder, thundercats. Okay. Reynard will not do anything, so that's
Okay.
that's it.
Are we ending combat? Are you guys gonna not kill it, or
Other than just try to take any other weapons on his person away from it.
all right? I will end combat then.
I will look for it. I'm gonna pull my bolts out of the skulls of the other ones if I can get them. If they're
On my-
recoverable.
On my next turn, I was going to run the remaining 10 feet to that guy and cast Spare the Dying.
Oh,
He was overkilled.
Oh, was he?
sorry.
Bummer.
Which guy?
The
The one in the back, the older one. Yeah, he was overkilled.
Good job, Tempest. You can't even win right.
Can I recover my bolts?
Tempest, this one obviously looked like he knew the most. Why would you shoot him?
Because
He was the prisoner we needed.
look, I've had a long couple of days. I felt very inept. I need to do something.
I will walk over to the remaining kobold with my big staturing presence, and I'll say in Draconic as well because apparently everyone speaks Draconic in the party. Answer the man's question. Who do you work for?
Snarf, no, don't hurt Mr. Snarf.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
It's not the tumor.
going?
Get to the chopper.
We're just going to Ravenglade King to pledge service to the Great Black Dragon.
Oh, rowboat. I want to go in the rowboat and see what's in there.
Yeah, I would be digging through that.
Make an investigation check.
Cerulean will walk alongside a 23. He'll look back at Roman and gonna say, "You all right?"
I'll just kind of look at Kevin and be like, Kevin, you're good at finding things.
Rowan will
You're not
rub
making
at his head.
Looks like you find a fair amount of gold, a couple of brass goblets, a small mirror finely carved in a neat frame, a shield set with blue quartz stones, and 2 potions of healing. In addition, there's also a wand on the body of the older kobold.
Question about the party loot. Why can I not edit the potion of healing line?
What do you mean?
It doesn't appear as like an editable line for me. It doesn't let me erase anything in it.
You hit the edit at the top of the page.
Oh, true. That would do it.
That would
Yeah,
help.
you have to actually be editing the page.
I just kind of assumed that it was automatically an editable template. Ignore me.
So you
That's a
said
natural one in real life, everyone.
he's our intelligent one.
Well, one of the intelligent ones.
Roman
How
just
many-
rubs at his forehead. I think
What-
I'm all right. Just a,
Did everyone get
Please.
that loot? Shield with blue something?
I
yeah,
didn't
what
get
does
it.
the actual gold and silver and whatever break down to?
Oh, I guess I should just give it to you guys.
Just so I can
Decent
tag
thing.
it.
Throw it in chat for the ease, yeah. There we go.
Oh, hey, that's helpful.
And I will sit down and identify the wand.
I'll while this Snarf is sort of like talking about Keep-
Snarfer.
Cerulean will kind of lean down. He's gonna say, "I apologize for the incident that occurred here, but it did seem like we were more defending ourselves. We're not here to hurt you. We just need to know some information, and I can promise you, if you were able to give us that, then we'll make sure that you walk away from here safely."
Make a persuasion check.
I can do that.
It's a very meta question for him to ask.
That's a very meta question for you to say.
Natural 20 though, so that's good.
Yeah, just don't hurt Mr. Snarf, please.
We won't hurt Mr. Snarf.
He's
Well-
too adorable.
He'll look to 23. He's gonna say, "Ask your questions."
How many people or how many of your kin are moving to Ravenglade Keep?
How many are left?
Snarf.
Or how many of you heard going?
Than just Mr. Snarf.
How many of you heard going there? I'm assuming you've heard the information from somewhere.
We heard the dragon came to us, demanded tribute.
Who else resides in the forest?
Well, there's lots of things in the forest. And Snarf knows about orcs, and there's deer, And wolves?
What
It is-
about sentient beings? Ones like yourself that were demanded tribute from the dragon.
Well, there was, no, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Mr. Snarf doesn't know much.
I have never wanted to kill an NPC so bad in my entire.
You said you were heading to Ravenglade, so you know how to get there, don't you?
Oh, yes.
You
Snarf
can
get
lead us there for your life, can't you?
I thought I was gonna go home.
23 will slam the greatsword into the ground.
Are you
sure about that?
We don't
Oh.
have any desire to hurt you, but we're looking for Ravenglade too.
Actually,
I'll
I'm pretty
even
sure.
let you take 10 of those shiny silver pieces back with you home when you go.
And I'll kind of just. I'll just be like, never mind. I don't need help. I was gonna try and
Well,
get it
actually,
too.
probably you will because it's Reynard.
Oh my buddy.
Wasn't me this time.
That's what happens when you blow up 3 of his friends.
I mean, can I get 15?
Of the silver ones, yes,
Oh,
the silver
that's
shiny
rough.
ones.
Yes, please.
We promise we'll give you if you lead us to Ravenglade, right?
Mr. Snarf can get you to Ravenglade, yes.
Once you lead us there. Actually, have you ever been to Ravenglade before?
No, the elves usually didn't let anybody near it. Snarf
Yeah.
doesn't go there.
So you don't know where you're going.
Well, I know where it is.
Well, I was just asking just in case that you knew of any maybe side entrances or back ways that not many people know about.
No, Mr. Snarf doesn't know a way in.
That's perfectly fine. So how about this? You just lead us to Ravenglade. Once we get there, we'll pay your silver, and then you go off on your way.
Mr. Snarf can do this.
But you also have to promise me something. You can't tell anyone we're heading to Ravenglade when you're leaving.
No, Mr. Snarf is gonna take his gold and go to a tavern.
It's probably smart.
Indeed, because I'm pretty sure 23 and is 23 glaring or like
I am
greatsword threatening.
ready to smite this bitch at any wrong move it makes.
I'll just be like, I think 23 here, he may want to kill you, so you'd better go fast.
Okay, Mr. Snarf will carry you the way. Don't worry.
Cerulean will stand up, kind of patting his breeches off. He'll say, "Then we have our way to the keep."
It's once they're done talking. If I'm still identifying the wand, I would ask Renard if he could identify the shield.
The wand is a wand of web. The shield is not magical. It's a shield inset with purple gems.
Oh,
Or it's not even a shield. It's just a...
Ceremonial
Ornamental.
shield.
It's decorative.
I just assumed when you said shield set with gems, I just assumed it was magic.
A shield set is a...
Coat of arms,
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
essentially.
Okay.
This is a wand of web.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
What does
this
that mean?
was supposed to be tribute for the great dragon.
We will use it to tie the dragon to the ground and kill him.
I don't think the web would be that big.
Renard, do you want this?
I mean, I suppose I could use it.
I mostly just shoot things.
To my knowledge, it would be useful for anyone.
DM question here, Beth. You said that you only let magic users use wands, right?
Yes. Artificers count.
Right, but like Roman or Tempest or 23 couldn't use a wand.
Useless.
I believe that yourself or Charlie or myself could use the wand, but
Who's Charlie?
I thought we determined his name was Lee,
Lee?
not Charlie.
I mean,
Lee.
I call him Autumn.
You call me what?
Autumn.
Autumn.
Oh, that's fair. I like that. But Lee, Autumn, is whatever's easiest for you all. I mean, I could use it. It would definitely help.
I don't know who is most likely to get use out of it.
I mean, we could always just keep it as a backup just in case. But
Someone
unless,
still should be carrying it.
Indeed.
I suppose if you guys don't mind, I could carry it.
Why don't you carry it? I don't know what you can do, but you know what? I'm sure one of them can probably do this spell already.
No, I cannot.
This is my understanding of magic is I don't know.
Yeah, I'm informing you. No, I cannot.
And I'm just like, I don't know what you do, Kevin. It's weird.
Well, they made this gun magic, and I can stop us from falling.
Well, that's useful.
That is useful.
Yes.
All right, Snarf. Do you want to continue to lead the way?
Now it's getting dark. Do you want to go now?
Oh, if it is dark, then maybe we should take a nap.
Snarf can travel at night. That's not bad.
Oh, also, did Kevin give Cerulean the web?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll add that to my inventory.
No, I think we'll take a nap, Snarf, but appreciate that. You know what? You can if you want to stay up. I'm sure Mr. 23 will stay up with you.
No, Snarf does need sleep.
Well, in that
Time to a
case-
tree or something.
In that case, well, 23, do you need to nap, or do you want to just watch our friend all night?
I could watch him all night.
All right, Snarf, I hope you have pleasant dreams.
Sweet dreams.
But remember, don't kill him unless you really need to.
Noted.
Okay. Then please make a perception check at disadvantage as you all settle in for your long rest.
Perception. It's a 10. That's not bad.
Could be worse.
Could be
I
worse.
imagine he's literally staring at the kobold like 2 feet away the whole night.
Matter if you can't see in the dark.
I can't see in the dark.
Oh, you can?
I can't. No.
No, okay. All
That's why I
right.
said 2 feet away.
It doesn't matter if you can't see in the dark. Okay. As you all awaken the next morning, Snarf is gone.
23?
Hold your time to a tree.
I can't see in the dark.
We should. Where'd you put the coins that we found?
Oh, I put those in the bag of holding.
Okay, so he.
No,
I'll check-
all your stuff is still there. He didn't steal anything, but he is
Okay.
gone.
That's fine. We should have asked probably directions beforehand, but we know that the keep is at least east, so we're heading in the right direction.
There is a chance he ran towards the keep, and they're aware of our coming.
Well, he didn't. If he's trying to appease this dragon, he has nothing to bring with him.
He has
He has the
news about
knowledge.
coming.
Where are his tracks going?
Oh, I can probably check that out if I wanted to.
Well, then you should make a survival check.
I probably should.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
He was heading, as you surveyed the area, kind of picking up a few branches. He's a quiet little devil for as small as he was, but you can major he was probably making his way northeast towards the river.
In that case, I guess I'll track the tracks and head that way. Be like, picked up his trail. We can head this way.
Yes,
Oh,
maybe
also-
we'll find him.
I would have attuned to the wand, by the way.
Okay. If you're gonna, I'll use that 20 if you want for your navigation.
Good.
I figured we were gonna track him, so yeah.
Okay.
At a fast pace to try and murder this boy.
Oot.
Found river.
All right. Actually, you're not there. You're here. There we go.
Yeah.
He
Gives us-
likely would have to stop and sleep.
I would be looking for him intently as we.
I'll just be like, it's kind of the same, except we don't have to deal with him talking.
As you're traveling, as the evening starts to turn to dusk, you emerge from the woods into a large clearing. The stream flows thick and fast here, and the sound of cascading water echoes against the tree wall. Striking up beautifully from the center of the clearing is a magnificent butte. The sides of the rocky outcrop have eroded over time, and from the flowing water, giving it the appearance of a sitting raven. A waterfall surges from the top of the butte and pours into a lock halfway up the cliff face. Standing before the lock is Ravenglade Keep, a remarkable feat of elven architecture, barely visible through the spray of the falls. The wooden fortress is decorated with spires, twisting towers, and masterfully worked wood. Where the lock overflows, the water passes beneath the keep and out over the edge of the cliff, falling another half-mile into the stream below. Despite the majesty of this scene, it's clear to see that the keep has been damaged. A gaping hole in the central roof marks the point of Duskbringer's attack.
We should probably travel a bit quieter now. If we're near here, the dragon must be nearby as well.
I am suddenly rethinking my plan to collapse the keep on the dragon. I was expecting it to be made of stone.
It looks really well made. I don't know if that's going to be working.
There's also children inside, so that would have been a bad idea regardless.
Yes, we're here to save
the dragon.
We're here to save the children, so let's try not to destroy the keep as best we can.
And Renard and I are aware of this other side quest, but I don't think we've shared that with anyone yet. To look for a tome from the keep about lycanthropy.
I do not think we shared that, no.
Nope.
I'm assuming it's getting close towards dark.
It is.
We were having the lovely discussion about whether you guys could be trusted with not sharing things, and then we found out you shared everything.
What you talking about?
Well, we should probably make camp.
Indeed, and we should probably... No fire. This needs to be very...
Would you all like me to send Roderick up?
I think that would be a wonderful idea. Are there owls native to this area, or any like indigenous wildlife that would not be obvious?
There's lots of different birds.
Owls included?
Owls included.
Cool.
If you could find a safe spot for us to hide out closer to the keep, that'd be perfect for our night's rest.
Yeah, I can do that. He'll like summon Roderick back and he'll say, find us the best place find us a safe place near the keep that we can settle down and prepare. All right, we'll get our answer soon.
Have the owl make a perception.
Owls get advantage, don't they?
I think on sight.
Let me check.
Yeah, they have keen sight and hearing.
Oh, okay, cool.
And they're not bothered by darkness, unlike other birds.
No, Google. I don't want you to look up anything about owls.
Technically, you know.
Owls. Everyone is fond of owls.
It does not find a cave or anything like that, but there is kind of a secluded part of the marsh nearby where the trees are not quite as thick. You might have a decent place to lay down in between a few scant rivers.
Yeah, I'll say. So there's nowhere up there that we could camp, but there's a marsh nearby that would provide us a decent amount of cover, and then we can get up to the keep probably the same day.
Wonderful.
Well, just keep in mind that we don't know of any actual entrance or path into this place, as we're going to have to climb.
I brought stuff.
I can fly.
It'll be complicated one way or the other.
How long can you fly for?
About 10 minutes.
Can you carry anyone?
Have you seen these arms?
Well, what if we tied a rope to you and then tied a rope to someone else? You could just bring them up with you.
I still think that might require
It's
some...
still based off of his strength score.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
that's not... Well, I used my constitution, but...
At best, you're going to be a balloon that won't be able to move.
I'm just going to be like, I can't move.
I helped
I
plan
don't
for this
ask.
contingency. Let's rest tonight and we can decide.
Okay, sounds fair.
As you all settle in this nearby spot, you immediately notice there's footprints near here. They're clawed, three-pronged, but it's not like a dragon. It's more quadrupedal. And as you all are contemplating that, you hear a and kind of emerging nearby is a very large feather-furred creature with, you swear it has like an owl face, but more hulking and masculine. And many will recognize this as an owl bear.
Ooh.
That is staring at you all as if you had entered its domain. And it starts to growl at all of you.
I don't suppose anybody speaks owl.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's what I'm asking.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I do not.
Unfortunately for all of you,
They don't know.
charges.
Congratulations, Azan. Your natural 20 out of a perception check landed us in an owlbear den.
Izan, excuse you.
Sorry.
Get your names right, sir.
Izan's dead now.
He looks nothing like him.
There it is.
Oh, fuck me, and I'm right out front. too, aren't I?
Boom.
Boom.
Let's reset that counter.
I'm actually curious how high it can get.
It got to 7.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got to 7. 7 is a new high score. Can we go higher than that next time?
Do we want to keep a high score?
We should. We so should.
Yeah, actually, at least initiative for once.
High score is currently 7.
High score is currently 7. As Tempest is just like stuck in the mud or something. I don't know. I'm running out of reasons why I failed these rolls.
You just see Albert like, ah!
It was a snake in your boot.
All right.
There's a snake in my boot.
High score 7.
23 is going to run up Rage.
It is heading a ready to action,
Okay.
and it is going to try to bite you with its beak.
Wow, how weird.
As you get in close, there's a that just meets you, and you take 8 points of piercing damage, reduced to 4 because you're raging.
Barbarian. All right, 4 points.
He's
of
a
piercing
Barbara.
damage.
Hey, Roman, shouldn't your health be at full now?
It should be full. I did sleep it.
Baran.
All right.
Don't do that.
Bop, bop, bop.
No, you're gonna get sued. Put it down. All right.
I'm going to take an attack with my battle axe of the wood. Oh, also, I need a dex save from that, please. DC 13.
Okay. It will fail.
For 2 points of lightning damage.
Does not seem particularly bothered by the zap.
15. That's not supposed to be a disadvantage.
16
so
will
it's a
hit.
Okay. And then it's going to be okay. Rage is on. Okay. Whoop. 13 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Suck it, Owlbear.
All right.
The wrong neighborhood, son.
You're in its neighborhood.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
Yeah,
It's our neighborhood now.
yeah. We came into this neighborhood. This is our neighborhood.
We're here to gentrify. All right, I'm going
Driving down market prices is what you're doing.
30 to there. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a stab with the moon petal.
Okay.
That's probably why I failed the first time.
18. 18 hits.
Alrighty. And then I'm gonna add some. Yeah, so 4 for the first one, and then some snookatook.
14.
Oof. Why did I use my strength? That should have been
Have just a
4.
strength weapon.
It's a finesse weapon, so it's 4 plus 2 or 3, so 17. For some reason, I'm choosing strength for the damage.
You can edit
Take
the.
I did. I thought I did.
Sometimes it resets.
Obviously you didn't.
Cerulean.
I will get here, and pointing my finger, I'll cast a guiding bolt at the owlbear.
Okay.
I like that you can give me advantage. I kind of need that.
13 hits.
Oh, thank God. For 21 points of damage.
Okay. It is very unhappy.
And I will move back a bit. I said, you guys have advantage next attack and love.
Kevin.
Well, seeing as everyone is casting bright lights and screaming and slashing it, I am going to pull my musket out and shoot it.
We're so fucking loud.
Yeah, I'm not screaming. Don't point blame.
15 will hit.
It's not enchanted weapon or the arcane weapon.
It's still dead. You guys just dropped it.
Okay.
I just
Well, that was a fast battle.
I look
Is
out
all-
from stuck in the mud.
Smoke from the battle clears, and you can hear what sounds to be drums echoing from the keep above. And you start hearing what sounds like battle cries of some guttural language.
We need to move.
Yeah, we should move back.
Okay.
Well,
That was ill timed.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Renard is going to precautiously cast Mage Armor on himself, just
Uh,
as a precaution.
23 is going to try to find a better location than where we're at right now.
I'm going to summon my artificial mind and just have it like sit on my shoulder so I can see through its eyes because it gives me dark vision.
I'm just going to look around for a place to hide. And ready a crossbow.
So are we hiding, or are we going to find somewhere else to camp?
I think we should find somewhere else to camp. I don't want to fight this thing
It's
in the
going to
dark.
take them time to get down here.
So quickly, let's find a place.
Yes.
How many of them are there? What if we just ambush them?
There's war drums.
The keep and war drums.
Yes, and there is a flying dragon.
That part's bad. I'm just saying. Anyway, yes, let's run.
23 is moving out to try to find a better area for camping.
Maybe
Yeah,
there's
I
a
will.
cave.
I will also try and find a better area to camp.
Mhm.
I will send my owl in the opposite direction and tell him to look for a safe and dark place.
Before you do that, can you actually send him the other way and see how many are in that party? Like, how dangerous is this?
Don't you think it'd be a bit convenient for an owl to go up, look around, and go back down to where we are, where the sound was?
With him?
Okay, so
He's an owl.
I need 23 to make a survival check, and the rest of you to make stealth checks.
Store all
13.
8.
We are so stealthy.
Oh my god!
Hey,
Zero!
Zero.
2 in a row. You should make another counter that says how many in a row.
Hold on, wait.
Negative 1.
-1.
You're moving backwards.
I'm so proud of this community.
Don't cry. It's only terrible.
Oh my god!
I don't get it. Beth,
Wow.
I know you're all about like not killing our characters off purposefully to make new ones. This one's cursed. He's cursed.
I think we have to sacrifice Tempest.
In a volcano.
Kalima.
If
All right.
If your character dies, then the bad juju just passes to someone else. We have to sacrifice you to make sure it dies with you.
All right, so
It's like the demon from It Follows.
anyway. So I'm 2 failures. So welcome everyone.
You all more or less scamper away from the battlefield as quick as you possibly can, not paying any real attention to stealth, even though you're attempting to pay attention to stealth. Stomping, clashing, and running as fast as you can away from the scene of the owlbear. Unfortunately, 23, you don't find anything immediate or local nearby that will help you. Instead, I think you all are just opting to get away from this particular location as quick as you possibly can, yes?
That's completely fine.
All right. You will run into an exhaustion as you scamper through the night and pass for several hours back in the way away from the keep.
I did not need help getting natural ones on my ability checks.
So I will say you guys are about a half a day's run away from the keep as you scampered away. But the dawn will rise the next day, and it is sunny.
Thanks.
And exhaustion's gone then.
Thanks, Lee.
Their exhaustion is gone.
No, you have to take long rest before you're exhausted. You rammed the rest of the night away from the battle.
Oh.
I think that was my fault, everyone. I apologize for that. I shouldn't have did a spell that cast light.
I mean, it's fine. We also have.
It's not like there was a very loud noise or anything like that.
I mean, the owl bear was screaming quite a bit after it got stabbed.
It
I was
doesn't
talking
matter.
about the gunshot.
Yes.
I think Kevin is just saying it
was
didn't matter.
The stealth of the situation was already quite broken by the time that I fired my musket.
God, I'm exhausted. Do we want to
But
just-
you have to think about it like this: if they were doing war drums, there has to be a way up, right?
possibly.
One would postulate that, yes.
We talked with
Go
the previous occupants of the keep, and they said there was no easy way up that wasn't easily noticeable. We opted to climb.
So here's my question. Do we want to attack them more at night anyway? Like, it seems like a good chunk of them seem to have some. They're kobolds. Does the dragon have night vision, dark vision, whatever?
Well, it's a black dragon. If we try to attack at night and the dragon wants to join the fray, it's going to be hard to see.
The cries you heard were not draconic.
Oh,
It sounded more like pigs.
if they sound like pigs, hobgoblins?
Amnesia, Dark Descent?
Would I know what they sounded like?
Make a nature check.
Hey, look, not a natural one.
Back to 0. Sounded like orcs.
Orcs.
I think we should take a day to like plan this out properly, because if we go in there not really knowing what we're going to do, that's like that will happen again.
The issue is, if we take a day, that's another day of rest the dragon gets.
That's
Yes, I
great.
say that we rest
Wait.
quick and then go in at night.
That would have actually been a 2. I don't know it's orcs.
Oh, 2? Yeah, no.
Exhaustion.
That's right.
So in that case, I'm like, I don't know what they were. It was too loud.
What's DM, what time of day is it right now?
Morning.
We could take a rest right now and be ready to go by early afternoon.
I believe that's probably the smartest option.
Then we take the keep by night. Whatever it is up there probably has to sleep.
I don't
He
think
said
that's really...
hopefully.
The only thing is, if we go at night, there's a possibility they could have patrols out looking for us. I already know someone was by the keep.
Well, they'll have patrols during the day as well.
I was like, that's not a
Don't you bite me.
change for the
Don't
day.
you bite me.
At least at night, we have the element of surprise possibly on our hands.
Yes,
None of us can see at night.
I can see at night.
I can see at night as well.
Did they have torches?
No bites.
Did
Say
they
again,
have
I'm sorry?
DM?
Say again?
Did they have torches?
Yes.
It's like, well, if we don't come in with torches or anything of the like, we can see where they are. They were obviously looking for us.
Do also have this, and I'll kind of lift up the bullseye lantern I bought in town. Haven't used this yet, but could be helpful.
Could be,
Should
but
hold
it'll
off
still,
on using that.
it'll still shed light. Maybe we should only use it like if it's like a dire situation.
It's kind of why I haven't been using it.
That's fair. I think though taking the keep by night is our best bet. I mean, at least with that, we'll have like some sort of element of surprise, and we'll have time to rest before we do it.
I think
I
we
also-
leave rest
Uh,
at the very least.
I will go around and find 4 like fist-sized rocks on the ground, and I will just quickly magically tinker all of them to glow basically like a candle. So they all give off a 5-foot bright radius and a 5-foot dim radius.
Okay.
These all can help. These can help us see a little bit as well, without being too noticeable, especially if we put them under something
Will these last for a while? Or is this
until I dismiss them.
Oh. I will. How small is the rock? Like pebble sized?
Like fist size is what I found.
Oh, fist. I'd probably just find some kind of like container, like a small bag or something, and put it in there.
Okay.
23 will put it in his chest.
Iron Man.
I've also got torches if we need torches.
Well, we rest for today.
take off in the afternoon. Take the keep by night. Is it a plan?
I agree.
I think it's the best plan we got. Unless
Any
anyone else has
objections?
any other. I was gonna say, yeah, that's the best plan we got. Unless anyone else has another idea.
So you all are going to be giving each other little glow stones. How much light do they give off?
They give off 5 foot bright and 5 foot dim. So like, I think that's literally candle brightness, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So not super useful, but it's at least lets you see where you're walking.
All right, I will adjust your tokens accordingly if we should run into a situation in which they are necessary.
And then I'm just going to keep my telepathic advisor running so I can see through it.
I'm sleeping, I guess.
And how that works basically is I can use the bonus action to start concentrating on seeing through it, and then it basically takes my concentration slot to keep seeing through it.
Okay.
So I can't concentrate on a spell while I'm looking through its eyes, and I have to make a concentration check if I get hit.
And Cerulean doesn't need it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Only one with dark vision in the entire group.
God.
So
I have a workaround dark vision.
It's
Not
sort
great.
of.
all right. So
You're not that kind of orc.
pardon me for one moment. Okay. That evening, you make your way back towards the keep. There are gaps between the bridges and platforms that you all can see that have been partially repaired. There are torches on them, as there are torches lit within the battlements of the keep itself. Hewn into the cliff is a stone stairway that leads up to the keep. The stairs look precarious, damp from the spray of falls and covered in moss. Here and there, the rope bridges that would span the gaps have sections of rock to replace the stairs. Many of them look like they've been recently shattered, since their remains can be seen at the base of the butte, but you can see the new repairs done to them at your current angle, lit by the torches.
So they have a staircase that leads up, and that is quite obviously the path that they're watching.
Yes, that seems a little obvious.
So the option still stands that we could just try and climb.
Bernard,
How high
you said
up
you
is
had a
the keep?
workaround?
How high up is the keep?
400 feet, easy.
400 feet. Well, we do have a climbing set. And I do have a spell that would allow me to just walk right on up there without any issue.
Make a perception check, everybody, at disadvantage because it's nighttime.
Even me?
Yes. Because it's nighttime.
10?
Okay. No. No.
That's
10.
10's the best we got.
Okay. Thank you.
That's not good. Cool. All right. Does it look like climbing straight up? Like we're kind of inside the stairs and stuff if we do that. Oh, that was the music
You do
change.
not see another immediate easy way up.
Well, I have 500 feet of rope.
I have 50 feet of rope.
I have a chain.
It wouldn't be hard for me to just walk up the side of the mountain and nail in pins every 50 feet.
I have hammer and a bunch of pythons, so
And then everyone else can just scale up afterwards.
It's
Keep
true,
in
I can-
mind, hammering pythons into the wall will not be quiet.
trying to think. I wish there was a way that we could put 23 up there. Then we could have just tied the rope around him, and he could have just,
Wait a minute.
Bernard, can you cast your spell on 23?
In theory. If you want him to be the one that climbs up there.
Well, he
How
raises
long-
a valid point. 23 could just walk up the cliffside with a rope tied around his waist, and then anchor it with himself at the top.
That way we don't have to hammer any pythons in. And
I don't know if he's that strong.
He could find a tree and rope himself around it once or twice.
But if there's no tree, then
Then
Can we? Oh, it's nighttime. Would we have seen some of these we were coming up before it was night?
Seen
Like a
what?
tree? Like a tree just at the top of the cliff.
There are not actually a whole lot of trees at the top of the cliff. It's mostly moss, shrubs, nothing really tree-like, no.
is there a chance we can?
There are battlements and overhangs from the keep itself.
Is there a chance we can possibly start near the falls, so that way the sound of the falls can actually drown out the hammering of pythons?
23. Could you
Significant
carry someone up the wall with you?
For sure, definitely.
Then we have 2 people to anchor it at the top.
Do you want to go near the waterfall and do this?
Well, 23.
I think
I-
that would make sense.
Let me do some quick math real fast because I actually may have a solution to this that works. So out of character, I could cast levitate on 23, and he could just carry people up one at a time because I could just move him up and down like an elevator. But I'm trying to figure out if that would take 10 minutes or not with 400 feet of movement. So I'm trying to do some quick math.
It'd be 800 feet of movement technically.
Right, but I'm trying to see how fast I could. What was that? I can. It basically is every round is 30 feet.
So it would be 200 feet a minute.
It wouldn't be fast enough, would it?
So you could
Nope.
do.
You could get somebody up,
I could get 2 people up,
and that's it.
Can you carry 2 people at once?
We
depending
do
on
have
people.
a lot of light people.
I will point out that the spell that I'm going to use lasts an hour. I only have to cast it once.
Well, you
Like-
could. That'd be faster then, because he could just
Yeah.
carry people at once.
Actually, yeah. If it's gonna last an hour, why don't we just have 23 just walk up and down
Yeah.
the side carrying people up?
I think that's the best way.
That's fair.
We should do it near the waterfall, so that way it muffles our noise.
I don't
There's
know how
no-
much. There is no noise. He's walking.
There's no chance I would slip, right, and fall with
Well,
this spell of
right
yours.
towards the waterfall part, you actually see the lock beneath it. Where just below the keep is a large body of water fed by the waterfall above and feeding the waterfall below. Despite the great movement of water throughout the place, the surface of the lock seems incredibly calm and peaceful. Around the water's edge are stone statues of woodland animals.
Could I roll Arcana to see if there's anything magical about it?
I don't think that's creepy.
What is it, Beth?
Nature check.
Oh, nature. Okay.
Not sure.
Don't really have anything that, but we'll give it a shot. 9. Nope.
They look
Nacho
like
cheese.
statues of animals.
Well, no time like the present. Shall we start?
Okay.
Who wants to be the first up?
How about I go up first so I can keep an eye out with my crossbow and just look for trouble
Okay, make a perception check.
at disadvantage.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So we're going now. We just want to confirm that. Because we're not going anywhere.
12?
No.
Okay. You can actually tell that beneath the surface of the lock is a darker area of water.
Oh, I didn't know that's what I was looking at.
Looking around.
Oh.
Oh, has our exhaustion gone away, by the way?
Yeah, we rested.
Yeah, you rested.
Okay. I was going to say, you said 12,
It
so
looks
I
like
was
it might be
really
some
confused.
sort of submerged underground tunnel.
Oh. Well, that's a possibility too, then.
We'd have to hold our breath.
Oh.
I don't have to hold my breath. I
Wait,
can go
I
down and check it out.
I don't have to breathe either.
Well, isn't that fantastic for you? Is that an option for the rest of us? I mean,
We
if
can-
it's only 100 feet, then surely we could hold our breath that long, but...
We can check it out first and then come back.
Yeah, hold on.
Technically, it's an option. It just might not be a good option.
Yeah, let me double check I'm right about that. I think I can hold my breath indefinitely, yeah. So I can come with you if I need to.
I just don't breathe.
I hold my breath and there it is.
Is the lock at surface level? Like we're like at the edge of the lock?
Yes, so the
Okay.
way you guys can really picture this is Raven's Keep has a single path that kind of goes up, and then the keep itself. Underneath it is the lock and a waterfall connecting to the locket.
And
there's
this
more waterfall below.
this staircase that goes up, is it just like an old craggly staircase, or are we talking like some winding stair shit?
Both.
So it's basically Rivendell from
Yeah, very
Lord of the
similar.
Rings. Okay.
Very similar.
The winding stair is Kirathungol.
Okay.
Well, not quite that bad, but
Okay, so it's not like almost vertical.
there are parts of it that are similar, but it is not all almost vertical.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Does it? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just, if I'm going in the water with you, I'm just gonna hand my pistol over to, and my black powder over to Kevin and be like, can you stow this way so it doesn't get wet?
Yes, I'll just drop it onto the bag of holding.
Yep, I'll get that back immediately when we're done.
Does it look like if I go in here because I'm metal, I'm not going to be able to get out?
Shunk.
Yeah, exactly.
Swoosh.
Is it like, is there a shore or?
Swimming through? You going to the other end straight?
No, I'm just asking, like,
We're-
if I actually go into the lock, am I gonna be able to get out?
At
Yeah.
the very least,
Okay.
Yes, there is.
Lower
There
a
is an
rope down
incline.
for
It
you.
is. There is an incline. It is steep, but you will be able to get out.
And I'll just look at you and be
fine,
like,
23. We have lots of climbing kits just in case.
Wait,
and I can make you fly. It's okay. We didn't
I
lose
can-
that.
I can just send my spectral mind through first to make sure that everything is clear.
What's
it can go,
that?
It can go up to 3. Oh, yes. I forget. You all can't see it. I can explore it with my mind.
I hate
Go explore
magic.
it with your mind then, quickly.
Okay.
That sounds odd. I didn't know he could do that.
I'm just gonna
interesting.
I'm gonna
Through
send.
the passage. You emerge into a dark, dank grotto, which is covered in moss and filled with smooth, wet stones. But at the far end of it, you see a faint twinkle of light, and then you hear the heavy.
Oh.
And glimmering
Oh,
is a
shit.
vertical, but standing or sleeping on it is a black dragon.
Sleeping on what? What
That
are they
makes
sleeping
Sleeping on
on?
the gold.
Okay, sorry,
Black
you got out
dragon.
there for a second.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna stop looking through my artificial mind's eyes for a second. I'm just gonna say, okay, everyone, I have found the dragon.
It's there?
Oh yes, it's right on the other side of this water tunnel.
Oh.
How far does it go?
Beth, how far did it go?
It goes quite a distance, about 36 seconds for your eyes to get through it.
It took me about 36 seconds for my eyes to get through it.
How
That is
fast
a
does your eye move?
Echo in here.
About
It's very
about walking speed.
I
That
Do you
don't-
think you all can hold your breath for possibly a minute
Possibly.
Yes.
and swim?
Shouldn't be that hard.
That's clever
Alright.
though.
I'm a
Having
decent
the-
swimmer.
That is clever though. Having the horde beneath the keep.
Actually, sorry, I should probably say this. If a couple of you want to hold on to me, and I can just walk through, that way you don't have to worry about the exhaustion
Wait.
of swimming.
Wait, hold on. Are we going after the dragon instead of going up to the keep?
Well, the dragon is the goal.
No,
Well,
saving
technically the
children is
children
the
is the goal.
goal.
I thought saving the children was the goal.
Right,
is the goal.
but if we eliminate the dragon, it is much easier to save the children.
Yeah, there's
And
merits
also-
to everything in this instance.
The people may, or up top, they may flee if they find out that the leader is dead.
Well,
Should we try and scout around the dragon a little bit, see if the kids are in some kind of a cage? Like, maybe they're captured and has them in a cage or something?
What if
Yeah.
they're up? What if they're up in the keep though?
Kevin, check around the dragon. You're already in there. Check around the dragon, see what you can see. Your thing is visible, right? It's fine.
As far as I know.
How certain are
he
you?
he
Well-
just goes back in. The dragon's looking in the direction.
Well, none of you have ever seen it.
Yes, but have you seen how bad I am at everything?
None of us
Yes.
are dragons either.
Yes, Renard is getting at what I was getting at. Normal people can't see it. I have no idea if a dragon can see it.
I suppose
Okay.
I suppose we won't know until you find
Yes.
out.
One way to find out.
What is our game plan if it's found out?
I'm gonna snap back to it and see what I say.
I have an idea. I could off the kobolds were going here to offer the dragon treasure. I could say that we were here to offer it this magical wand.
And the gold. Yeah, I'd throw the gold in
What
there.
do
Why
we
not?
get out of that?
Exactly.
Not
If
die.
we're going in there to kill the dragon,
Well, he doesn't
offering it
know.
a reward isn't going to do anything but wake it up.
I
No,
don't
no,
think.
no. I'm not saying we go in there and offer him a reward. I'm saying if
That's-
if he finds out that if he can see Kevin's like whatever it is, then he's obviously gonna know someone's there. So
It's a backup plan,
if he comes up to investigate, we offer him something so that way we don't get killed.
potentially.
Kevin,
It's-
what do you see? Do you see the kids in there or not?
Do I see kids in there?
No.
There are no kids in there.
What else is in there? Just gold? Is it literally just gold and trinkets?
Gold, a dragon, and a faintly glowing light.
There's a faintly glowing light, and gold, and a dragon, and moss, and dripping water.
What is the light?
I don't know.
It's that same orb.
Ah, it is the orb.
Is
Do you see a way like up? Is there like a ladder or some way to go up into the keep from there or something?
Do I see anything?
No.
I do not.
does the tunnel look big enough for the dragon to come out?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, this is how he gets in and out. Okay, so this is his little lair. And he's happy to be here. I guess the keep is safe for the moment.
I say we have the drop on him right now.
I
Yes,
don't.
Heisting a keep is much easier when there isn't a dragon watching it. The
I-
last thing we want is to be up on that plateau when the dragon wakes up and decides it wants to keep us up there.
But
We-
maybe we just
you
let
don't-
it sleep.
I like the sleeping. Also, there's that.
Yeah,
There's
we
that.
don't know what that orb is.
What if that's just waiting for pesky intruders and wakes him up?
What if it has an alarm system that wakes it up if we climb up the top? Renard and I both can cast spells like that.
Isn't that usually around you though?
Isn't there any? Can any of you detect magic by chance?
Yes, but we'd have to be in there to do it.
Kevin, you can. You also don't need to breathe. Can you go down there and check for magic?
I do.
If
Don't want to go down there.
If I go down there, we need to go down there as a group. I will not go into the. I am brave. I am not suicidal.
I don't want one. If we can avoid fighting a dragon right now, that'd be good. And two, if we do, I don't want to fight a dragon underwater.
Yes. Let's just put this out there right now. I don't think we can beat this thing. It is very powerful.
Do you think we're going to be any better off fighting it after we try and clear out the stronghold of whatever the hell is up there?
You're not wrong. Kevin, last question. Does it still look injured, or is it healthy looking now?
I will jump back to my artificial mind. Does it still look injured?
Make a medicine check.
Shit.
Still has a claw that's damaged. Its horn's still shattered.
It is wheezing, and its claw and horn is still damaged, so one could assume that, yes.
Better yet, it is sleeping.
Yes.
If we if we have a chance of killing this thing, now is the time.
And even better yet, I do not see any sort of minions in the lair. If we go up top, we have to deal with whatever is in that castle, plus potentially a dragon.
We don't know. Not we don't know, but we'd have to get inside without him hearing us. That's the big thing.
I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull out the dust that I bought. I need to know this one thing. Should I save this dust that can turn people invisible for if we need to run, or should I save it if we're going in so we can all approach invisibly?
Save it for running.
How long does it last?
A minute, a couple of minutes. It was kind of vague.
Does it last in water?
It says it turns you invisible for a certain amount of time. It's magic. I don't know.
Does it stop water dripping off of you though to leave a trail?
It doesn't make you a ghost. It just makes you invisible. So
I would save it for running.
Running would be best, but I guess. Are we doing this? Are we going in there and dealing with this dragon?
We will
have-
never get a better chance.
There are many people here who seem to think we need to kill the dragon. I don't disagree, but I don't like it.
I don't think there is a way to safely heist the keep without eliminating the dragon first.
And it does seem far more intelligent to fight a dragon instead of the keep, because if the keep comes to the dragon's aid, it's not going to come down here in 5 seconds, whereas the dragon could easily surmount that in moments.
Yes.
Another-
And we are quite loud when we fight. If any sort of altercation happens up top, the dragon will know.
Well, we are fighting. This entrance is taking place under the waterfall, right, or adjacent to the waterfall. So there is a decent amount of sound cover. So there's a
Right.
chance we may not get detected.
That's why the
I
dice
meant
rolls
more
are
if we
not
go
so
up
high.
top and start fighting, then we
Fine. Fine. I'm all about it, but let's have a scouting team. Me, Kevin, and 23. Let's make sure there's no magical alarms or anything down there first before we
Just-
go.
Because this has been thrown around so much, Reynard, I'm just going to ask if I can make a nature check. Do I know if dragons can see things that are invisible or not?
Make a nature check.
But do we know if it's made its lair here? Is the lair?
Motherfucker, Reynard, come on.
I hear ya. I hear ya.
The whole reason I take proficiency in nature is about dragons. Of course you're never going to remember anything.
Because you study dragons extensively, make that one.
Do we know if it's made its lair here? If it's down there with the horde, or it's up there by the keep?
I did see its horde underneath the dragon.
Reynard, I think you got advantage
Like-
on that.
Make advantage check on that because you study dragons extensively. Some do. Depends on their age.
Could be, could not.
Well,
Like I said, I don't think we will get a better opportunity, and it is not safe to go up top.
all right. Let's go down there and check for magical traps.
I think if we go down there, we bring everyone just in case it does wake up.
Well, I don't. How long does it take you to look for these traps? Magic.
Well, it's a minute swim. That's the point.
Well, no, but I'm saying check for the magic before we all just go through.
We just do a small group in front that can sense for the magic.
Right, but
The
they
group
can't
right
hold. They can't hold the breath
I
forever.
can't sense for magic.
Oh. I thought you could.
It's not going to take us 10 minutes to get to the other side. If this is the point,
Oh, yeah, I
then
guess I could. I guess I could.
23,
like
you
that.
can take me across and I'll check. I'll put myself at risk in this instance.
I will defend you with my life.
Well, I'll come with you and I'll draw my rapier because crossbows, I assume, don't work well underwater.
I thought detect magic was a shorter duration spell. I actually can ritual cast it.
I was kind of like, I thought you could.
I just don't have it prepped, so I'd have to spend 10 minutes ritual casting it. But
The battle itself is not underwater. It's underwater to get to it.
Yeah.
Right, but we're just checking to make sure, like, if we go down there, we don't trip an alarm spell, and then suddenly Dragon's like angry, ready for us when we get to the other side.
yeah, so I'll spend 10 minutes ritual casting detect magic and then start walking through the tunnel.
Before we sit down, I'm just going to ask, do we want to have a word that someone yells, and that's when we run? We all agree on that. It's a
Yes. It's called
typical
run.
plan.
Oh, like when we need to run?
It's a go word, that way everyone can hear it, and just everyone runs. It's a typical thing we used to do back on a ship when we were taking on a larger crew. If we need to flee, we need something.
I'm going to move you all to the battle map to give you an idea. Don't move your tokens, please.
We ever learn the name of that necromancer?
We
Yes.
did.
I have it in my notes.
Because if there was any name that would be appropriate for, we're not ready for this right now, it would be his name. Especially
It
after what he did to Kevin the first time.
was Simiar, I think. Simimar?
How about just Zaro? We all know who
Such a bad
Zaro
idea.
is. That's who is. That's what he.
Just figured
book
none
he
of us
had.
would forget the first time we had to deal with that necromancer because we were not ready for that.
This
You all
such
please make a group stealth check.
Oh God.
9.
Dragon time.
The look Beth is giving us right now is this is a group who has made a stupid decision and is about to die.
It is a stupid decision.
I don't want to do this. I just want to go to the keep and save the kids.
That's what I was edging for,
There's
but
gonna be a commotion at the keep, though, and then the dragon's gonna wake up, and then we got orcs and dragons.
I don't think you're wrong, but I also don't like the current option.
But what if there's armaments at the keep to deal with the dragons?
The only thing worse than dragons is orcs and dragons,
Well, think. I want.
or double dragon.
This is also kind of out of character. They were able to crack its horn off. There's obviously something up there that can help us.
Maybe they were just good at fighting.
Guys.
They were elves.
Guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. Too much deliberating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right here. We're
No.
right here.
Did detect magic proc anything on the way in?
It did not.
Cool.
Okay.
I still have no magic.
Oh.
However, excuse me. As you all creep up very slowly, the gold pile is not as large as it is debuted on the map. I do apologize for that, but the dragon, for whatever reason, does not seem to notice your presence. However, a few moments pass by before the light starts to flicker, as if it is trying to alert something. The dragon rumbles for a brief moment, as if it is starting to stir.
Shoot it, fucking shoot it.
I'm shooting it. Kevin, shoot it with me.
Yeah, I'll shoot it with him.
Hostility has been declared. Roll initiative.
Oh,
You guys have a surprise round.
Just on the orb. I'm just stealth shot orb.
And before all the DMs in the world scream at me, I know it's not technically a round, but roll with it.
Actually,
Oh my god.
when you do surprise, the first round is the surprise round.
Yeah, but the
So any of those
still
GMs,
go.
yeah, no. When you roll initiative for the surprise round, you just skip everyone who is surprised.
And
That's how initiative works. So anyone screaming that that's not how it works, you're wrong. That is how it works.
Yeah. Surprise round is just different from how it was in previous editions.
Yeah, they gain the surprise condition.
Also, side note, Beth, I really liked, like, low key. You had like the World of Warcraft like death music in the background. Well played. I like that.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna fucking die.
It's entirely possible.
Don't
We're
worry,
gonna find
guys. There's always the option of running.
We're gonna find out who's the best swimmer in this one.
Oh, I'm fucking flying. I still have levitate.
I still have expeditious retreat.
I've got ball bearings.
I still have expeditious retreat and absorb elements.
I was gonna
I've
say,
got a wand of web.
I hope it's good against black dragons. How much do you pay for that character portrait?
Cerulean.
Wait. Oh, I guess it's a surprise round, so we'll do our shots here in a
What
second.
is that thing? It's a thing.
What thing?
You gonna go?
The thing.
What? The orb?
No, it's your turn,
Surely,
dude.
No, I know it's my turn. I'm just trying to debate what I want to do. I guess we go big.
Oh no.
Eldritch Blast.
No, I'm gonna.
Eldritch Blast.
It doesn't matter. Because I don't want to waste all my spell slots right now. Yeah, Eldritch Blast. We'll do Eldritch Blast right now.
Are you kidding?
Cerulean cries.
Black dragon. This is when you use your spell slots.
Cerulean.
Gotta save those. Just do what you gotta do.
casts cry.
I cast. What have I done? Fuck it. Guiding bolt.
On
I will.
We were aiming at the orb. I know we were doing that much.
Killing dead. I wasn't aiming. I thought you were saying shoot the dragon.
No, I'm gonna aim
No.
I'll aim at
Oh
the
yeah,
orb.
I was getting ready to shoot the dragon.
Oh, I was shooting the orb because it was.
I thought
flickering.
you were saying to shoot the dragon.
I will aim for the orb.
Okay. I guess
So, do I get advantage?
no.
Okay. Let's see. Nope.
Heckin' right.
Unfortunately,
That's
not hit. As the guiding bolt kind of splashes off the nearby wall, no effect.
Was it loud?
The dragon's already waking up.
Shit.
So
That's why I was yelling to shoot it.
Shoot
it,
shoot it
I'm going to kind of move back. Actually, before I do anything, what is this right here?
Cerulean, your turn's over.
Well, I was
That's
gonna move.
water.
Or am I only allowed to do an action?
I'm sorry, you can move, yes, but
Basically as far back as you can go, bud.
you can move 30 feet.
Yeah,
It is
I was
water to dive into.
okay. I'll just move back here.
Okay. Renard.
Reynard is charging forward, so they're not standing in such a big group. Because if there's one thing you remember about dragons, is that they breathe dragon breath. We've
That
seen it
figures.
happen.
Big groups are bad.
And Reynard is going
Wow.
to cast magic missile, and he's going to target the orb
Okay.
That can't miss. That's good.
for 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Poo Nelly.
Hope it hits.
If
That's
it doesn't,
max,
I would
isn't
be
it?
very interested to understand why, if I could.
15
That's
points
max,
of
isn't it?
damage.
That
Okay.
is actually max damage.
Nice.
Good rolls. Yay.
Reynard's turn.
Its form is not flickering as brightly as it was before.
Oh, it can be hit. Perfect.
Kevin.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to flank out to the left. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Arcane Weapon on my musket. And I'm going to... I'm going to do Cold.
On to whom?
Onto my musket.
Onto the musket.
Okay.
I'm using my bonus action to cast Arcane Weapon on my musket.
Okay.
I'm gonna do cold. I'm gonna enchant it with cold damage, and then I probably can't see the orb from this angle actually. So
You were gonna shoot the. You're gonna shoot the thing anyways.
well, after
The
I saw it
dragon.
flickering, I was. I don't think I can see the orb from this angle, so I'm gonna shoot the dragon.
Okay. Do so with advantage.
Oh, okay. Come on!
11 does not hit.
Ba-ba-da!
Oh boy! Boppity boopity!
Oh! Ha! We got great rolls.
I was gonna say, at least I had advantage, because if it was a 9, my musket would have jammed.
Roman.
Well, ain't nothing to it but to do it, so I'm gonna go 30 to there.
Oh.
Is it difficult terrain to move on the coins?
Yes.
Okay, bonus action dash, 5 to the coins, 15, all the way up to it. And I'm just
Regardless
gonna-
of what happens, Vitali, we will remember you as a hero.
All right, moon petal first, and then the wooden dagger for the
Oh,
wooden short
boy.
sword. So,
18 will hit.
whew. And Snookatook,
5 and
Okay,
11.
okay, that's good.
11,
Okay,
and then the
okay,
offhand.
Okay, 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 okay.
Whew.
I like it. I like it.
Okay, so that's only
No whammies.
take 3 off that last one, so it's 6 damage for the
Okay.
short sword.
Good God, those were ones after ones.
I just have this bad mental image of Vitaly, of Roman just going up and just, ha! I got you! And the dragon's just like,
Just melts him.
what is this?
Turned his hand over like a lion with a thorn in its paw.
Like, what are you doing?
If you're gonna try and kill a dragon, you gotta try and kill a dragon, alright?
You're trying.
I agree.
Oh yeah, not loving this.
Get it, Tempest.
I'm
Get it.
going to, this is water on the side here. I'm not gonna get in that. I'm just gonna take out the orb. I think I see. Oh, I don't want to drag him. I think that's enraged my heavy crossbow easily. I will take a shot.
Okay.
Ah, crap.
Does have partial cover.
Oh, it does. The dragon counts.
Mm-hmm.
If I move over, yeah. If I move over one to the left, is that still cover?
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna do what I was thinking about doing then. I'm not gonna shoot. I'm going to cast levitate on myself, and I'm gonna hover up 20 feet into the air. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of be over here 20 feet in the air, kind of getting myself out of the way of everyone else.
All right. Skipping his turn. 23.
23 is gonna move here, and he's going to chug his potion of resist acid damage.
Clever.
Okay.
It's gonna be a worthwhile investment.
Might save his life.
All right. The start of the round, the orb is going to vanish.
Shit! I should have shot it.
At least we are somewhat spread out.
That's why I thought levitating would be a good idea. Is just I'm not even on the same like y-axis.
Alrighty. And that's its turn.
Very curious what it's doing.
Cerulean.
Eldritch Blast on the dragon.
Zippity doo dah.
Zippity-eye.
Roll with what? Advantage?
You no longer have advantage.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh,
That's
I need
what
you to roll again.
it.
Oh no, guess who's in front of him?
20.
Roll damage.
oh no.
Hello. That's
9
not-
points.
Oh,
23 in the back. Force
Oh.
damage.
Kablowy.
Ah,
Bet you
I
didn't think to get a potion of force resistance, huh? 23.
Yeah, no.
I apologize. That's
I'm like, are you allied with the dragon?
No, I'm not. He'll kind of wave his left hand, and with a bit of radiant energy sparking from it, it'll go towards 23, and I will heal you for 3 points.
With what?
My healing light.
Oh, all right.
Is that an action to use?
A bonus action.
Healing word.
My healing hands are an action.
Okay. Bernard.
Another 30 feet running off in this direction.
Smart.
Yeah, I'm gonna get above.
Bernard has a difficult choice for himself right now. A shot in the dark is not going to do me anything. I'm going to reluctantly just gonna firebolt the dragon.
Okay. 15 does not hit.
I didn't think it would. That's my turn.
Okay. Kevin.
I am also going to keep flanking out to the side. And I'm going to hope I don't roll a natural 1 and shoot the dragon.
All right. 10 does not hit.
Dancing with those misfire scores.
You are. Okay. Roman.
All right.
We made a mistake.
Mistakes have been made.
I'm just going to shift one up to here, and then I'm going to give it another 2 stabbings. All right, the pedal first.
Bilbo Stabbins.
I'm assuming a 12 misses.
12 does not hit.
All right, then the short sword.
Yeah! That short sword is a champion.
All right,
And wood.
and I can get some Snookatoot because I am a pirate.
Yard.
Pirate.
13, okay. No, 12.
A pirate is alright with me.
Okay. Tempest.
Why did we do this? As I take the heavy crossbow and launch a shot. 10. 20. 20.
He's automatically assume you have disadvantage.
I just automatically assume if there's a critical fail, I've probably gotten this.
Bright side is you're high school. You're 3 now.
You're like,
Yeah.
this is probably missing.
Roll damage? Okay. 6 points of damage, which I'm going to add something to. This time it is... I'm sorry, I can't find my character sheet. I'm going to...
You know you don't have to roll 1s on damage, right?
Shut up. I wish I wish. So I'm going to use my maneuvering attack and let Roman, if he wants to, move half his speed without provoking opportunity attacks from the targets. It also just gives extra damage, so I'm just doing that in case he wants it. So I'm gonna roll my d8. Actually, I'll give that to 23 so he can get closer.
I can move half my movement or my entire movement.
Half your movement as a reaction. And
So
an extra 6 points of damage.
10, 15. I can just wait. So 15. I can
think
just
that's-
get within range.
Yeah.
Because I was here.
Yeah, you can
5,
just trade
10,
diagonally.
Difficult
It's
terrain.
difficult terrain, so you can get there.
So I can get there then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured it would help a little bit if you wanted to get into a better position. And I will levitate up a little bit more, and I'm over the water here.
Well, at least we're very spread out now, you know?
Now the dragon surrenders.
All right. With all of the creature's wounds, it hisses out, no! Ah! And she looks trying to find a way out.
Oh, what?
She's going to move to... Oops. Not there. Here. Kind of flat, leaping, or doing this. But she's doing this pattern. She's going to whip around, and her head rears back. Ejects flame over, or not a flame, acid over Ronan and 23. Dexterity save.
Okay. Do I get a reaction attack when she leaves?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just do that real quick. Then I'll do my save. So I'm probably not going to kill her.
16 does not hit.
All right. Dex save.
Those are actually passes.
Both
Both
sounds
those
so
are actually
surprised.
passes. You both take 11 points of acid damage.
Halved for me to 5.
Are
Is
you
it potion resistant of acid?
potion resist acid? Yeah, there you go.
Investment.
Okay. Use the
Get
rest
it,
of your
23. Make it, Dad.
23 is going to. Oh,
Not done yet.
sorry, my bad.
45 there. Okay, that's where she's going. So she's trying to get out.
All right. 23 is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. And bonus action rage. So I need a dex save from it. DC 13.
She makes it.
I was like, she'll probably make that.
Probably. Still. 3 points of lightning damage then. And then attack with the fancy new battle axe.
Get it.
24.
24 will hit.
Who's 24?
That's pretty good.
For 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Top of the next round. She's going to scream out, Harkin! Help me!
Harkin?
Malarkin.
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
Sounds like malarkey to me.
Ha ha ha.
Popping out from invisibility,
Oh no.
right behind Renard, of all people. There is a zzz. Advantage on Renard. Will hit.
Shield.
Okay. Brings your AC to what?
20.
It still hits.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
As you were stacked for 3 points of lightning damage.
Oh.
I rolled really crappily.
I was like really intimidated.
Great attack roll. Awful damage. All right.
Okay, I relate.
Okay. That's its action. Brilliant.
you have it, Renard?
Reynard just turns around to realize that something was attacking it. He still doesn't even know what this fucking thing is.
Okay. I am going to. Shit. It's coming in my direction.
Yep.
It's coming right for us.
It's coming right for us! Fuck. Okay. I'm going to make a risky move here. I'm going to move here.
Every move is risky.
It really is. As a bonus, I'm going to heal Roman with 2d6.
Okay.
So you heal 8.
Solid.
And just in case, I'm going to once more try to cast Guiding Bolt on the dragon.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. That's
There
better.
we go.
20 will hit.
Right, so that is 19 points of radiant damage.
The higher level? Oh, you can just do it at the higher level.
The Guiding Bolt hits hard.
Oh
it
yeah.
does.
And next attack has advantage.
Speaking of next attacks, Bernard, there is a floating globe of light trying to zap you.
Reynard just does the exact same thing. Oh, you're really annoying. He will flick 4 of his fingers and release 4 magic missiles as he's going to cast at a second level. All towards this stupid glowing fucking orb for
Get outta here.
16 points of force damage.
The fuck out of here! Each of those force blasting into the orb, where its whole form seems to flicker even brighter from what is almost as if it's absorbing the energy before it poof into non-existence.
He just kind of drops a hand down, looks over at the dragon, but he will not taunt the dragon because that's a good way to get acid breath after you kill something.
We
And
did
he
it, guys.
Screams.
2, 3, 4, and he's gonna stop right there.
We did it, guys. We saved Christmas.
No. She screams in incoherent, unbridled rage.
Oh no.
Enough to shake the room. But it's almost like a mournful cry.
Proctor and Rage Timer.
Uh-oh. Renard, what did you just kill?
I told you, I don't know.
The dragon was good all along.
Kevin.
I'm not sure why it's screaming, but I'm gonna shoot it with my or I'm gonna hopefully shoot it with my musket.
Pretty funny if you rolled a 2.
Right? Well, the 4 and a 3 so far.
There you go.
21 will hit.
All right.
Bad.
8 points of damage.
I do have the arcane weapon active on it now. So it's 13.
Okay.
I cast it at the beginning of the fight.
Yep, okay. Okay.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can just... Hopefully she doesn't run. I can just get my Spectral Mind to there. My bonus action.
All right.
Oh, wait, you've used everything.
And that is everything I can do.
All right. Roman.
Roman's like, wait, I
Alrighty.
gotta catch up. I gotta catch up.
All right, so I'll move off the pile. 10, 20. Is moving from here to here, is that difficult terrain too?
Yes.
Okay, so 30. Bonus action dash to get up to the Durgan. And I will give it a moon pedal in the rear.
Doink.
Bonk.
1,000 years of pain.
That'll hit.
All right. And with a snook.
That's a lot of snooking.
Ew.
Oh.
You had to say it, Tempest.
The gross sneak attack.
Sorry, I jinxed everything I touch.
You're channeling your inner Tempest there.
Roman, how do you want to do this?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, I wanted to shoot her.
So running down the coins a la Aladdin style, like sliding down them, just running to the back and just kind of just doing like a lunging kind of Superman-esque punch with the sword into its back, like into its spine.
Get it right at the spine. The dragon lets out a and then its whole body slumps and slams into the ground, dead.
Holy shit.
Is everyone okay?
I told you we could do it.
I will fly down to the platform again and just be like, okay, you were right. We killed the dragon. We did kill it, right?
You were not wrong.
I'm
Acid sucks.
just gonna like nudge its head a little bit with the butt of my rifle.
It's dead. She's dead, Jim.
Poke, 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 poke. What were you saying, Roman?
Acid sucks. I agree
Acid
with
does suck. It's the worst. Anyway,
Anybody else surprised at just how
easy?
Yes, I
didn't
was
wanna
thinking that. I was thinking like maybe this wasn't the dragon.
I didn't want to jinx it.
I mean, we knew she was wounded. I didn't expect it to be that.
I'm kind of gonna hover up. I still got levitate. I'm just kind of looking around. I'm like a little bit uneasy at how easy that
DM,
was.
Does this look like an adult dragon?
No.
Young dragon.
I want to look up at the ceiling.
Wait.
She's
They
about
did
to throw
say-
the horse.
Bernard, you're more
Is-
knowledgeable dragons than I am. I don't believe this is an adult.
Guys, question. Is this 3 carts long?
No.
The size of a horse.
Oh shit.
Let's start shoveling whatever's in the pile and get
Now-
out of here.
I'm looking for a book, quickly.
I am looking for a bow.
Okay. Make investigations check.
Oh boy.
Reynard will cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Oh, natural 19.
I'm scared to click the button.
I'll summon Roderick.
Ah! Yeah!
I'll summon Roderick and I'll give him the command to scout the area, and if he hears or sees anything, to come to me immediately. So have him like basically do like a circle around us.
So at this moment, Reynard is just kind of looking through the things, checking, see if things magical. And as he's sitting there thinking and thinking and thinking, he just screams out, Radiox! It's the fucking brother!
Say that again?
Duskbringer had a younger brother! We just killed the younger brother.
Oh god. And we just used we need to
Shovel,
leave.
shovel, shovel, shovel.
Did I find a book? Probably not.
There is no book, but there is a longbow.
I just kind of is there any arrows around?
I'm asking 23 to come over and just raid shovel coins into the bag of gold.
I will listen to Reynard and ready my axe and face towards. I'll say spread out.
Wait, we don't We don't know if it's coming back. And are there any arrows that we found with the bow?
No.
Okay, cool. Useless then.
Just get the bow in the bag.
I'll shove it in the bag of holding.
All right. Cramming everything you can in a mad panic is where we're going to end today's session.
Oh no! I knew it was coming.
I was thinking that when we got in here and I saw that it was only a size large dragon, I was like, this doesn't look like an adult.
I wasn't going to say anything because I didn't want to spoil, I was like, yeah, let's do that.
The moment it went bloodied, I was like, oh no. It's not the one. Oh dear.
You'd be surprised at things I don't say because I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to say that because I don't want to spoil the moment.
But here's another thing. Why did that one have an orb around its head too?
What?
Maybe probably because they're
That's the one we
linked.
ran into in the woods.
Is it?
I
Was
think
that
so.
was it too big or too small?
Yeah,
Was
but
it
did
the
this
same
look like the
size?
same one we ran
It
into?
seemed like the same damaged dragon. I will say that
Yeah.
because I remember the horn being described as being missing, and this one was also missing one of its horns.
Yes, it is
And
the
it seemed
same
like
dragon,
its
at least
acid
from
breath
identifying
was
markers that you were able to find.
Just curious about the size. Okay, cool. Okay, no, that's no, there's a bigger, nastier dragon ready to come kill us now.
Well,
Maybe.
we have its loot now, so
Oh yeah.
Ain't nothing
Man.
to do it
I'm gonna
but to do it.
We still need to save the kids.
Oh boy, we could throw the black
Yep.
jasper stones at it.
you know what? I think we just go back. Those kids are clearly lost.
No, what we have to do is we have to find a great place to hide because next we have to storm the fortress. We have to make good on our promise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kidding when I say that.
Things for next session. So, everybody, I hope you all had a wonderful time. Those of our viewers, I hope you also all had a wonderful time. Once again, I encourage everybody to please watch our other streams. Scald's Tale, Pathfinder 2nd Edition tomorrow at 1 Eastern. Waterdeep Dragon Heist at 8 Eastern. We have Cult Divinity on a Friday at 8. Saturday morning, you get to see me again with Adventure with Advantage. And then Strahd at 11 p.m. Eastern. Anybody else got anything they feel like talking about?
I killed 3 players last week. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I kind of want to watch the YouTube now. I'm gonna have to